the 10th showing of ADDnD.
It's our 10th?
That's a thing.
It's the 10th anniversary.
Oh, fucking crazy.
Holy schmow.
Also, tomorrow's New Year.
Yeah.
This seems like a really appropriate time.
It is, man.
See you all next year.
We did this on purpose.
Yeah.
Sure. As always, thank you guys so much for being here with us and watching our like crazy adventure that's a homebrew campaign. The holidays were sweet, but we're kind of glad we're over them because that means we can do this consistently. So that's what we're liking to do.
Have your hopes up.
Yeah.
Get your hopes up, guys.
All right. Have your hopes up.
Snow, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, fuck no. Don't even say that.
But anyway, so thank you to Sensualist Media and to Ogre, our sponsors that help make this all happen. Also, if we have any shout outs or anything, that we can go do those now. Anyone want to say hey to anybody? Or?
Shout out to Megan for the sweet freaking
She got us all fucking metal dice. Goddamn.
I mean,
And by extension, we are all otherwise so inconsiderate.
listen to this. Listen to this. All day long.
My metal dice are pretty real.
Guys, I roll on my folder so you don't hear that. It's just like a thud.
I have a dice
Now you'll hear
tray.
mine.
It's not a cricket.
Mine are yeah.
I'm
But
working off the rails already.
if anything happens with the stream, please let us know. Matt's kind of run the boards tonight, so like hit him up and he can fix things super quick. We don't want anything to lag. We'll try to take a break around 9:30. But let us go back into what happened the last time our group were together, which the Renegades found themselves stuck in Olard's Mill, yet to be renamed by the group because they hate Olard's Mill, since it doesn't have a mill and it doesn't have an Ollard. But
It's also just a really not great name. It doesn't roll off the tongue too well.
It's not a great place.
it took me 5 seconds, guys. Like,
He made it.
It's a lot of work.
He made it up on the spot. He did.
but anyway, so our group were trapped in Olard's Mill by a giant sphere of arcane energy that was made through some unholy ceremony, which Nerithian played a part in after he was sacrificially cutting open someone in his sleep, under the guise of Zergic, who is the anti-paladin that once was the slaver in charge of the ship that had all of our crew characters within it. Anyway, he sent a quad out for them, 4 individuals that use profane magic to link themselves together through something called quad stones or Sealy stones, depending on where you're from. And Laren found out that they happened to be the exact ones that he said had his mother's soul within the stones themselves. So they were planning, setting up, waiting to be attacked by this quad, and then were kind of caught off guard a little bit. We had Nerithian and Common and Kalika caught out away from town by like a small group of archers, which they were able to dispense with. It looks like the Morning Glories, Alaric, and his merry men also were attacked similarly, where they were stationed on the other side of the town. And then our good friend Fabian almost had the lights turned off on him like 3 times by our good friend Alonzo, who snuck up on him and started the main fight, which was in the square. And after a heated battle, they found themselves victorious once again. And no casualties, although Harambe was close. He was so close. And
He's alive. He's still alive.
yeah, he's still alive.
In our hearts.
Nerithian and Fabian were a little bit
Nerithian and
close.
Fabian like almost had a curtain call on them. But there was one who escaped.
Yeah.
And that was the rogue Alonzo. So now we find our heroes in the center of town right after the battle. There are souls that are like vaporously hanging over the bodies of the corpses that they once inhabited, screaming silently at you all as you're sitting there. The Sealy stones that you've collected are glowing faintly. Laren has 3 of them. All 3 of them happen to be the ones from the main people in the quad around his neck. Common's looking at the skull crushed, the skull mace that the anti-paladin Ethnog was holding, and Vazir's kind of standing there just assessing the situation. Nerithian's like petting Harambe, who's hugging him like tightly around his waist. And Fabian is just happy to be alive. And that is where we will begin.
Oh,
I continue stabbing the ground.
well, first thing is I'm gonna take this accursed looking mace and I'm gonna walk over to Fabian and is like, this really seems more like your type of weapon. Would you be interested?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I just get away from the cursed mace like, no, thanks.
I feel the curse go through me.
Embrace the boy.
You're mostly cursed.
He feels the curse in his bones.
I mean, no one knows if it's cursed or not.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go look at the souls and like just
Taunt them.
dead eye. No, like dead eye
You
stare at them.
stupid
Like,
soul.
Yeah, they're floating like
yeah.
so the elven souls. You guys move the stones far enough away from them so that they they waved goodbye to Nerithian with a smile, and they returned to Seophra's embrace. But the four that that Laren said to leave in their bodies specifically are hanging there. Actually, three, because one of the guys got away. And they would be cursing you. Who can read lips?
Me.
They're cursing you. Yeah, pretty nasty stuff.
Took a feed for it.
Yeah.
Guys, these guys suck.
You-
I don't want to. It's creepy. They're just standing there and they're dead, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with these.
I don't know.
I didn't pass the check to see if I knew what was up with the stones, did I?
Hmm.
I didn't think so.
Nerithian and Laren know.
Oh, do you guys need these?
maybe Kalika.
I think Kalika also did, but
Yeah, Kalika guessed.
Yeah, but she's going. She's just kind of staring at the soul. She's laughing a little bit. She pokes through it with her mace or her warhammer.
Really good. That's great.
Maul.
What?
It's-
I still can't hit them.
Low.
I love how she had multiple attacks and she only ever used once.
she's learning. She's learning.
Level 5 paladins.
Are we near the tavern with, I forgot her name. Our friend.
Patricia.
Patricia, yeah.
Yes, you're close to the tavern with Patricia and Basil's taverns down there. They have yet to rename them.
Well, I know that Patricia's tavern is out of alcohol, right? So
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go to Basil's place. I'm gonna go tie one on at Basil's.
Okay, I'll deal with these.
Okay, let me know how it goes. I'm really uncomfortable looking at all these souls.
Fair.
So who has the Sealy stones? I know he has three.
I have two.
I
You have
didn't
two?
do
I just took one from the Sealy that first fight
Okay.
that I did, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, then
Oh, you might need these. I pass you.
My
two
goal was
Sealy
to
stones.
actually put one of those dickhead soul into this stone, but we'll talk about that later.
We have to wait for that. Attune to them.
I'm gonna. The hobgoblin was leading them, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk up to the hobgoblin.
Laren has currently severed his head completely off
Perfect.
from here up.
That's fine. I'm going to slit his throat
He
deeper,
just
and I'm
literally
going to
sawed
take
half
the
his
bottom
face
half of
off.
his head that has his mouth on
The
it.
jaw.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a hobgoblin jaw. Write that down in your inventory.
Also, two Sealy stones.
Also, subtract from that guy's inventory, he has only half a head now.
Yes.
1 second.
I've decided to go.
-1 top of head.
Ain't gonna be wearing no hat on his head.
Do we need to put our body parts in our inventory? I forgot. just so we don't lose track.
Only if they're specific.
And then again, his whole mouth. This is
Yeah.
important.
Okay. Yeah. You have from his pug nose down.
Okay, perfect,
disembodied mouth.
That is all I need. I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
I cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
Am I in the
Wow.
zone? Whoa. Auto zone?
That gives you 3 questions, I believe.
5.
Don't forget, I'm tying one on.
Oh,
I'm not doing
that's not
this.
the store I work for.
Am I in the zone?
Seriously?
15
Seriously,
radius
am I
around
in
me.
the
I don't know,
zone?
are you?
Everybody,
I
get
don't
your
know.
dead voice out.
I'm near it.
If you're near the body, then yeah.
What's the save?
15.
What's the type of save?
The microphone really.
Oh yeah, I absolutely
You
save.
good.
I'm just
All right.
whisper in your ear. He was a skater boy. He said, "See ya."
And you see the embodied spirit kind of like the eyes go, and it just kind of hovers like this, like it's looking into the sky.
Where were you supposed to return after you offed us?
Today.
Said where, not when.
Oh, where?
The undead, their ears.
Non-existent, really.
We're to bring you back to Knightsbridge.
Interesting.
It all goes back to that.
Everything goes back to
All
Knightsbridge.
roads.
It's almost like we were already going back there.
Yeah, it really was a waste of effort. We were headed back. Where is Zergic?
Knightsbridge, last I know.
What?
That's
That's
fucking
problematic.
Why is he so intent on having us specifically?
close. Why is he so?
Once Nerithian.
That was quick.
That's what, 3?
Yep, 2 more.
Why are you such a little bitch?
Because my daddy never loved me.
Same.
The dead are ultimately honest.
No,
they're
actually,
not.
they're not.
If I had
He
cast-
really didn't answer that because
If I had to
Yeah, I
cast
know.
Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth,
Yeah, Zone
yeah.
of Truth's the only reason that they have to be.
If they're hostile, they're allowed to lie.
Yeah.
This ain't Pathfinder rules.
Why is he willing to expend so many similar resources to acquire Nerithian?
he was the first success.
It's like a pet. Wait.
How does one break that hold?
I do not know.
Bullshit.
And then the jaw goes.
I wasn't done using
The
that!
soul goes. "Zhoot." He looks at you.
Yeah, how's that make you feel?
She can read his lips too.
his dad.
She knows exactly
Makes
what
me
he
feel
said.
really bad, and I feel like I betrayed someone I care about. Nah,
I love how that's Etherog's voice.
nice. Yeah.
I'm very upset about that.
No, he doesn't say that. He just curses you more, which I'll spare the audience.
Fuck. I didn't.
Oh no. We're gonna get demonetized.
On YouTube.
We have to be monetized first.
If
That's the joke.
I don't think we're monetizing friendly at all
Anyway.
whatsoever.
Yeah, we're really not.
So yeah, you saw Alaric and Celine holding up Brim as they're walking up the road from where they were camped. They have 4 elven heads. Fenris is carrying 2 heads in each hand.
He's very proud of
He's just
himself.
kind of looking around. They look rough. Brim especially, like he's still bleeding some, and his leg is like bandaged pretty bad. And I was like, "It's okay, old boy. You did a good job."
Hey, can I borrow one of those?
Fenris goes, hands you one of the heads, and then he goes, takes it back and gives you another one.
I like this one. This one's pretty.
Gives you back the same one. Walks away.
God.
Fine, I'm gonna pull it back in the Zone of Truth. Go to go speak with Dad.
Okay. The head, disembodied eyes go,
Who are you?
Letherian.
What?
Letherian.
That's your second question.
Megan being deaf does not make Vazir incompetent.
You wanted to say it, but you're like,
What did they do to you?
many things. Torture amongst taking us and ripping our very spirit from our bodies.
They took your souls?
Yes, and they placed it within some. Well, wait, yes, they placed it within some sort of gem, much like the Sealy stones.
Were they the ones you were wearing?
No. This one's larger.
Where is it?
Knightsbridge, last I saw.
Great.
Knightsbridge, last I saw, is like the NPC quote of the day.
Times are tough.
Knightsbridge, last
I haven't seen it, Alaric goes, I haven't seen anything like this. Well, Knightsbridge, last I saw.
Let me guess.
Let me
Someone
guess,
stole
someone
your
stole your sweet roll.
Yeah,
And there I was.
fucking guards just all say the same thing. Goddamn.
Yet they're also the only ones who acknowledge your accomplishments.
It's true.
Yeah.
Conjure me up a warm bed, will you, summoner?
And then the
That potion's too
elven
strong
head
for
goes
you.
back to death.
I'll hand it back to Fenris. Thank you.
Watch the skies, traveler.
This
I found
dragon.
out where they're going.
Cool. I'm still
King's
standing
honor,
the
friend.
floor, just repeatedly.
You can keep doing that, or we can get common and
gotta feed on the
make food
ground.
of them.
Sorry.
I will stand back up, put my dagger in my sheath, not making eye contact at all. Just go. All right, let's do that.
What is going on with the souls, though?
When in presence of the Seelie stones, the nearby fallen will remain there until removed from the general area of the said stones. Once you connect your soul to the stone, while by wearing it, you can absorb their souls and gain powers from it.
I personally would love to take them with us.
Oh, absolutely.
Can we use the stones that are on the elves?
I don't know. I think so, if they're the same thing.
But is there anything trapped in these?
Are they still black?
So yes, for them to work, and they all worked, there are souls in them.
There are souls in them still.
Can we remove them, or are they just stuck there?
I think you can. I'm not familiar with the process.
Can I, like, would I have any awareness of how to get souls out of objects?
Give me a knowledge religion check or a
Arcana.
arcana check.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are those int checks?
They are!
Whoa.
That is a 27.
Okay. Yes.
I don't think you got it.
In theory, because you've never actually seen it before, but you've read of things like this before. Like if the connection is broken or the item is destroyed, then that will relieve the soul. However, keeping it intact and relieving it, you don't know. It kind of works as like a prison. So once the prison doors are knocked off, the prisoners can escape, and it's very hard to get more prisoners back in until it's repaired.
I don't have mending.
I could try to get rid of dispel magic it, but you'd have to give me a bit.
How long will these souls
Yeah,
be
you
around?
believe dispel magic probably would work through your
Do I know
deductions.
Do I know how long the souls will stay? It's just as long as the soul stones are.
Indefinitely.
Yeah.
So it's a prison for them.
As long as we remain near them, they'll. Oh, I was referring to the
the
souls on
bodies?
their bodies.
Yeah, they will stay there.
They will stay there
until-
as long as there's a soul stone around, pretty much.
Okay.
So as long as we camp out here for a bit, I can regain my power and dispel magic.
Alright, if we wait though, we have less of a chance of catching up with Alonzo. This
That's
seems to be
fair.
more personal to you,
I am willing to wait.
just as well then. I have the two
Begrudgingly willing to wait, but willing to wait all the same.
stones. Very well. I have the 2 stones Colin gave me, and you had the 3, right?
Yes, but these are mine.
Okay. Just as well. We'll need to find the 3rd one for them then. I'm gonna see if I can find one on one of the elves' bodies that's nearby.
Yeah. You find one stone on each of the deceased. I think I have the total numbers for that on my
We take them all. We have so many souls.
pocket computer.
Take all.
Handheld mobile
Might not be able to remove
device.
all of them, but I can remove at least 3.
That's all. We'll work on
So
those.
there were
Love you so.
there were 13 in all.
Oh,
So I have
Playing a
15
song for
now.
you, brother.
Yeah.
It is your birthday. Sorry,
Yep,
Obi.
13 in all.
And I guess you out of your joke.
So you make it to Basil's.
Basil.
Yeah.
Hey.
Basil expeditions.
And Basil is in there. He has you come in and he goes, huh, and he has a leather cap on and some leather armor, and,
hey,
he has a
Basil.
sword. He goes, oh, hello, Coleman.
How you doing? I'm gonna
Good.
pull
So-
up at the bar.
Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, no, it's it's no big deal. Wait, am I bleeding?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I'm like I have half my HP,
I'm at
so
10
I'm like
HP
stabbed.
right
I have some arrows sticking out of me and stuff. Oh yeah, no, it's not a big deal.
You do look worse for wear.
Oh, it's
sir.
okay. No, I'll walk it off. I was wondering, did you have
I
anything
never met
strong?
Tesla.
Yes. What would you care for? Brandy, wine.
Brandy sounds good. Yeah.
Excellent. I have a wonderful vintage.
I'm gonna pay him for like 5 cups of brandy.
Oh no, sir. Your gold is not here.
Brandy, wine.
He brings
Have
you
some
a
brandy
mug
wine.
of brandy.
I don't know why, but when you said your gold is no good here, I imagine Basil kicking him the fuck out.
Yeah,
Your gold's no good here.
good luck with that.
I don't talk like that. I'm much more refined.
No, really, how much is
More
it?
refined than Patricia.
I pull out the coin purse out of my bag of holding. Like, no, really, how much do I owe?
It's been a long day. You look like you've been through it.
Well, I'm picturing the brandy just like flying out of one of the holes in me.
Yeah, because you're a balloon.
Right, exactly. That's how it
Imagine our
works.
balloons.
No,
it's
yeah,
great.
you're able to keep it from pouring out of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stay and drink some brandy until the
Pirates of the
development
Caribbean.
Actually, the balloon Pokemon. Yeah.
Just like drinks it and it's
He
going
keeps
down
them
his
coming to
skeleton.
you. So you guys are still outside. Kalika is still poking the spirits with her maul.
I can keep them here if you want to go rest.
No, I'd rather watch.
I could wait. Kalika says. I really didn't get too hurt. That's battle.
I did, but he kind of fixed me, and I appreciate that. By the way, thank you.
No. If you need me, I can stay.
Might be best just in case he comes back with reinforcements.
Okay.
He's a coward. He won't.
And she keeps inspecting the bodies and stuff. How about Fabian?
He's watching Kalika poke the souls.
Okay.
Just because it's astounding to him.
Look, a little bit of drool.
Do they like phase like holograms when she pokes them? Like,
Yeah, like off Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Master Yoda for generations and shit.
So, who is going where? Are you staying?
I am staying
And
where
are
I
you
am.
staying?
I'm staying.
All right,
I'm
so
for
the
sure
three of you
resting.
staying. So you head on
Yeah.
to where to rest?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna stick around camp where the bodies are, but
Okay.
for sure, like just for sure,
He
resting.
pulls out of bed.
Yeah. I mean, I do have a bedroll. And
Yeah, he
stuff.
starts
like,
setting
come
up
on.
his cot.
Oh, there's low blood there.
You
Yeah.
people in your sleep.
Wait, isn't it morning?
It
Yeah.
is. And you guys
Yeah.
just rested, so
just
you're not
woke up.
tired.
Wait,
but you can short rest.
Did we do long rest?
Me and Nate stayed up all
Oh
night.
yeah,
with
that's
Kalika.
right. You
We
were
all
trying to
exhausted.
long rest. You're exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to rest. That's what I
Kalika's
remembered was
exhausted
being
too. Oh yeah.
tired
So
as hell.
Narathian
and-
just throws out a
out of
bedroll
spell
and then
slots
just lays
and
down and
everything,
starts
like-
sleeping right where he's at.
The sun's coming up. people
like
are
not even
going to bed.
trancing, like actually sleeping. Like he's literally just like he just planks.
Robbie curls up next to him. Starts picking bugs out of
Sitting
his
next to
ear.
him with my short sword out.
I'm going to turn Mumble into a small drum and just gently
Jam out.
jam out. Just
So he has his lute, and you see him go to strum it, and then it just becomes like a handle, and then the lute goes and turns into a drum that with a strap that hanging him.
oh, I was going for more like a bongo,
Yeah.
kind of like a hand,
Okay, yeah.
just like lightly jam.
The drumsticks go back into like a bongo.
I look out the window of Basil's to see if
You hear
the souls are gone, and if they're still there, I'm gonna go.
they are still there.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go rent a room to trance in.
All right.
Yeah.
So Alaric takes Brim with Celine and Fenris back into Basil's inn as well, and he comes out. Well, they come in and he
I just
goes-
kind of quietly nod.
they're just they're actually for the first time, like Alaric is not really paying attention to anyone else. He's like, "You did a good job, old boy. You know, you should dodge more and duck and weave. I thought I've told you these things." And Brim's like, "Oh, I heard all over. Stop talking."
Him. Bring him here.
Chuckle lightly.
Oh, you
you're not
say as
there.
he passes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I hear that. See, Brim, you're in luck.
I've got 1 second level spell slot left that I'll use to cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
Damn. That is 7 points of healing.
Okay, so his leg that was mangled, like, slowly, like, the shadows kind of go into his wounds, and you hear, like, as, like, the bone goes and, like, remends itself, and he can, like, step on it now, but it still has a gash, and he's like, thank you.
No
It's much
problem.
better. See you. Thank you very kindly.
Of course, I just wish I could do more.
Oh, we were waylaid.
Seems like everyone was.
Yeah, whatever happened to
I'm
Jasper?
sorry.
Jaspis, yeah, so it... Well, he was supposed to be up in one of the guard towers. So
Yeah, well,
I
that
suppose
was-
I'll go look. Celine, take Brim upstairs. I can go. Brim, go to sleep.
Orders him like a dog.
Don't tell me what to do. And he walks towards the end. And Celine goes, come on. A good rest will do you well. And he goes, Fenris. If you can hear my voice, Fenris, check places for people that aren't supposed to be here.
Ooh.
He knows. I'll go look as well. It's good to see that you are all not worse for wear. It looks like you handled yourself here. Quite a battle.
Bleeding out slowly. Yep, it's fine.
It was grisly. It was very grisly.
Well, I'll go check real quick, and then I'd like to go spend some more time with Brim.
Understandable. I'm
Master
sorry.
Fabian, you're looking well.
That's sarcasm.
He's odd place to sleep. He walks on towards the guard towers where Jaspis was supposed to be.
Yeah, Nerithian wants those souls to stay put.
Yeah. So you start heading up and you see Celine and Brim. Oh, actually, you're just drinking.
Yeah.
Celine and Brim come in, and Brim's kind of walking, but he's like tired and like obviously hurt still. And Celine goes, "Oh, hello, Common.
Hello, Celine.
Would you be able to help me with Brim upstairs?"
Yeah, I can do that. I'd pick up Brim. Like over the threshold, I guess, like normal.
Over his shoulder.
Or
like-
no, yeah,
fine,
he's
dagger
wounded,
holding.
so like yeah, I'm just
Please
like a
pick him up
baby?
and burp him. Yeah.
no, like a human dwarf with dignity.
Human dwarf.
Okay.
What did I say?
Brim's
No,
like,
not that. Kind.
Brim's just
human dwarf.
Brim's just kind of looking at you like
We're called little people.
he goes like, you know how
Like
like
a
when you,
regular dwarf.
you know how you like pick up a cat
No.
and then you like go limp?
Like this.
I know,
Like
right?
a medical patient.
When you pick him up like a medical patient, he still goes like just kind of
Yeah. No, sorry. This will be. Hang on. Where's your room?
upstairs.
All right. This will be quick. I just.
All right, and Celine follows.
Yeah.
And she goes, after you lay him down in the bed, she goes, thank you.
Yeah,
and
no problem.
she goes on into the room and says,
Yeah.
later, maybe I can buy you a drink.
Maybe. Yeah, that sounds all right. I go into my room and lock it.
Then you give her a phone number that's like 555-5555.
8675309.
Yeah, I don't want to be impolite, but no, I'm not that. But I am gonna go definitely transfers and pull out the arrows from me.
Right, so you de-arrow yourself.
How do I do resting healing, by the way? I forget.
So you roll your hit dice that you have
It's a long
for
rest, so
short.
it should just.
Long rest is just full.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
heal.
okay.
Are you doing long rest?
I mean, a long rest. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Middle of the day, but yeah.
Well, it's 4 hours for you.
Yeah, but you are
Transfer 4
exhausted.
hours, but a long rest
Long
is
rest
still
is
8
still
hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't be able to, but you are exhausted. So.
Yeah. But I'm gonna trance and then meditate.
Okay.
Like the
Trance.
same, really the same thing, but.
All right.
Long rest only takes 4 hours.
Oh,
What? Oh.
For a trance, yeah. If you,
Yeah, trance, you get a long rest in only 4 hours.
it's kind of a perk of being Fey-like.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. All
You know
right.
what humans get?
an extra feat at level 1?
Plus one to every
Okay.
attribute at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And a bonus
Shit.
feat.
I don't. That's a very bad example of an underpowered class.
I'll be
race.
honest.
That might be the strongest race.
I mean,
It works, man.
They're strong.
+1 to every stat.
people say that like the bonus feat at the beginning is like overpowered, but I think that's the reason humans are still played at all.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
true.
so
Anyway, yeah, I'm
you
transferring.
go upstairs and go to bed. Nerithian sleeps on the ground outside. Fabian, you watch Kalika poke for a while.
Oh,
and
you
she
get-
like
yeah.
stops. looks over at you. She goes, "What?"
No, you guys hadn't noticed yet, but Fabian is still standing, but his eyes were closed because he's passed out standing up.
She looks over.
That's awesome.
Fate.
Like he's there, and then you just hear.
I think this is the first time we've seen him close his eyes ever. Jeez.
It's a very distinct possibility.
I almost forgot. I have necrotic damage that won't heal to magical healing. Do I still have my minus 17 necrotic points?
No, it heals during.
It heals during the long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
it
it
just can't be healed magically.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Thank you.
So, Clicky goes, "Well, it looks like you three have it here. I'll go sleep in the bed. I didn't sleep at all last night."
Sleep is important for humans and
For
such
everything.
things.
I guess
I
we'll
slept fine.
meet up later in the evening when we wake up.
Sure.
Yes, I'll
It just looks like it's like birds are chirping. It's like morning time. Like da, da, da. Everyone's half asleep.
Yeah, it's like a party, you know.
Before you go, though-
It's like 6 and 7 in the morning, and you're like, time for bed.
All right, Baz.
You mean my every morning?
Yeah. You fall asleep at 8.
Before you go, though, would you be willing to stop by the mines and tell them that the danger is past? We can't leave without the souls disappearing.
Sure, I can do that.
But you might want to tell them not to bring the children out just yet.
Because there's ghosts
Yeah.
and
And
shit.
dead bodies.
Lots of dead bodies.
Okay. And she heads off towards the mine. So, anything you doing in particular, or just chilling there?
I'm scribbling hella notes.
Okay, yeah, you're writing down your book. You are sleeping, standing up.
Oh, have I found that thing?
Laird, what are you doing? Oh yeah,
I'm just
So
watching.
you reach in your pocket and like you see Vaz like kind of, and like she pulls out a piece of paper.
I'm a puzzle over that.
Okay.
The entire long rest.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing.
Paper?
All right. So enough time passes. People do start slowly trickling out. It's actually a lot of the younger people that were more fit and ready to go. Eventually, the blacksmiths come out. They found 4 other elves. Basically, like crushed between the bouncing Betty traps that they made.
So they weren't
So-
entirely useless.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about
So
that.
like, there's 4 other Sealy stones with those bodies, kind of hanging like over the bodies.
grab 'em.
They tell you about that like later. They put those out towards the outskirts of town. But so yeah, you go collect them. And yeah, the 8 hours pass.
4. So midday.
4 hours pass midday. You're good.
Yeah.
Nerithian is also good. And Fabian, did you get 4? You
He
get
only
short
get-
rest?
he gets 8.
You get 8.
Nice.
Yeah, you're still out.
Yeah, he's still standing.
So I'm gonna walk down and check on the square. The spirits are still there, right?
Spirits are still there.
There's still corpses strewn everywhere.
There are still corpses
Okay.
strewn everywhere.
I'm
Now,
gonna-
like starting to like get that nice smell in the air of like
Yeah.
hot heat,
I'm gonna
heated dead meat.
I'm gonna go over to Kalika. I'm gonna ask her if I can borrow her shovel.
Luca's not there.
Oh, she's not?
She is asleep.
Well, then I'm gonna take her shovel.
But Basil's down there, and he's
Basil, you have a shovel?
yes, I believe we have a few.
You mind if I borrow it? I think I got some cleaning up today.
Would you like a spade or a flat shovel? I think we also have
What?
another, just a purely round one.
The regular kind of shovel.
Spade it is.
I don't know what that is.
He brings like a shovel. It's got the spade. I don't know.
That's a spade.
This is a spade.
I thought it was something you did to a dog, but all right.
That's spade. Never mind.
Okay. I'll be back in a bit.
I'll have lunch.
Okay.
Patricia won't. She's not good at these
So-
things.
So I'm gonna spend a lot of the afternoon taking bodies and hauling them to the pit that we dug for the barrier.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with
in
a
the
mass-
middle of the road.
Is that
That's where it
that was in the middle of the road?
It was in the middle.
Well,
of the-
Is that where the graves are going to be? Like people.
I'm gonna pretend I don't notice the road.
It's a good reminder.
Yeah.
You come into this town.
Yeah, that road's going to be closed off.
Can that be called common cell?
Commons path.
You can
Commons
name it
path,
whatever you want.
Commons
Yes.
Mill.
Yeah, the common path. It's the common path.
Graveyard row. Okay. Yeah, so
Sure.
you're able to. You and a couple of the other
But I'm gonna-
lads bring the bodies out.
Yeah, I'm gonna extend it kind of off the road. So like,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna make a mass grave out of these elves and say a prayer to Sialfra.
What's her name again? I forgot.
They all dig. They all dig with you. There's
They?
like 5 other guys that come out with you, and they start digging and help you with the bodies.
We'll be very quiet. It's solemn work.
Yeah. All right. So.
About 4 hours, and I actually pass out.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you're shoveling?
No,
He's
I'm
asleep
still
on
there.
the middle of the street.
Right.
Nerithian, you are awake now. What would you like to do?
It's a wet gun.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There they go. Nerithian is going to perform math. I'm just kidding. Except this is D&D, so I'm not kidding. He will perform math.
You fell. Nice.
You failed 9th grade.
All right, no, so yeah.
Come and just blurt
Not
out 24.
again. All right, so I don't. Yeah, so Nerithian does not know what would need to be done to sort of reset one of these stones. Like
Give me a religion check.
Get souls out of it.
With disadvantage.
Okay. So let's check and see there. I'm pretty sure it's a +2. So, all right, so that is 4
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you have. It's just a little bit beyond you, and by little I mean a lot.
If it wasn't disadvantage, it would have been like a 19. Darn it.
Darn it. Darn.
You know that it's possible.
Yeah, because that's kind of what he wants to do right now. Is like, I want to get rid of the souls that are in the stones,
So we can
and
put
then
souls
put
in the
those
stone.
souls in the stone.
Oh, reset? No,
Yeah.
no. You have no idea if that would work. Or not.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I thought you meant like just.
Is
try-
anybody else here where the bodies are?
I'm right
Yeah,
next to you.
Vazra's,
I am also right
Vazra's
next
looking
to
at
you.
this piece of paper, and then Larian is asleep, and Fabian is standing up asleep.
I'm in and out of the
That's
square. Grabbing
just taking
bodies and taking them to the grave.
post-battle nap.
Most of the bodies are
All right.
are being actually well you'd
He'll-
be doing it right now with those.
He'll help with any of this body, especially the Sealy bodies that are
Okay.
left to be buried.
Before
doing
you
all
go,
right. Oh.
I have questions.
All right.
All right, Mom.
Thanks.
What are your questions?
That was abrupt. And you kind of turned on us.
I don't remember that.
Well, you're going to have to trust me. It happened.
Zergik. This will not be over until he is dead. And him being dead, that is a grand wish.
I mean, that could have...
It is not the first time he has been dead.
Is it not?
No, he has died before.
I mean, you remember seeing him. His skull looked like it was sewn back together and pieced back together, like it had just been broken to pieces by something.
I regret nothing.
I
But-
wish that I could say that I had some way to make it better, but I don't know what to do at this point.
I'm worried about trusting you in the meantime. Not even trusting you, trusting the situation.
Rightfully so.
I,
All eyes on me. Keep watch over me. That is all I can say.
I can do my best. I might have a trick up my sleeve, but I don't know how much it will do.
Whatever it is, do it.
But I can't right now. I'm kind of spent. But after I've had my long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've been awake the whole time.
You don't have to sleep for a long rest.
You don't.
No, but you haven't tranced or anything.
Yeah, but you don't have to trance
Okay,
for a long
gotcha.
rest either. You just have to be doing.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh.
So you've done nothing but read. So yeah, that's your long rest. That's restful for Vaz reading for hours at a time.
She read The Great Gatsby in its entirety.
Because
He
you
was very
don't
disappointed.
need actual sleep. I'll say yes.
Okay,
Humans, no.
gotcha.
Dwarves, no.
Come here, real quick. I cast non-detection on Nerithian.
Okay.
Oh.
What did you do? What is this?
Right, it's the details of it are a bit. I don't know if it will keep you from being possessed per se. I think it will keep them from being able to see you.
That is the more immediate concern. They are tracking us through me.
Right, and we have secrets that need to be kept.
Y'all doing anything with this corpse here? I was going to take it over to the grave.
These 3, yes.
Oh, wait, so you wanted to... Wait, so you are using them?
Yes, the ones with the souls we need.
Right.
He just walks
yeah, I
over
kind of
to
want
the
to... are there any other corpses that I haven't got yet?
No, you and the other guys have gotten all the elven corpses.
Okay. So you guys are sure you're using these for right now?
At the moment, yes.
Alright. I'm visibly uncomfortable looking at souls hanging in the air. Well, alright, well, just let me know if you need someone to come and get the corpses, and I'll be back here in a bit. Don't mind me, I go back into Basil's.
Don't make eye contact with
Don't
the soul.
worry, I'll take care of it.
Bye.
Hello, Master Common. Oh, would you care for a bath? You're looking a bit muddy.
Bath? You
Yes.
have a bathtub here?
We do. We have a tub
Alright.
room.
I'm gonna go do that.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
fetch
pay
water.
him no matter what he says. I'm gonna pass him 5 silver.
Oh, thank you.
Get
This
a-
town, for some reason, hates money. I don't get it.
Fix our economy. We don't need money. Don't pay us money.
Well, they are ingratiated to it, I guess. Is that a word? Like,
Ingratiation.
Habitually.
yeah, they are like ingratiated.
Ingratiation.
They are beholden to you guys, and
Beholder.
now you have saved them twice.
I'm like
in
taking a
essence.
really hot bath. And then...
We totally could have endangered the second time.
Yeah,
So
but they
hot it would
don't
burn
know
the
that.
flesh off of us.
All right.
Fear my bathtub. Anyway.
Yeah, so he prepares a bath for you, a nice scalding water. Yeah. A bar of soap.
What?
You
What
do
is-
this on your
do?
body, and
Okay.
it smells better.
What is it?
It's soap.
Well, yeah, it's you. Well, you say that. Whoa!
What? What? Oh!
Okay, well,
Be careful, it's slippery.
what do you mean it's soap?
It's wafted like you would a wine. Now don't eat. No,
Oh!
I told you not to. Oh my life!
I am curious. How
Well,
did they get the
do what
water
you wish.
scalding?
All right.
Enjoy your bath.
Thank you, Basil. I just kind of like gently put the
They
soap
boil
aside.
water.
I'm too suspicious to use it.
Oh
They
my!
just got somebody like
So
boiling
good.
water and then dumping it in this tub.
Yeah, that's how we did it back then.
So
Boiling water.
Just bringing it upstairs.
that's
I've got another load.
2nd-degree birds per bath.
They boil it, pour it in, let it cool down, and then put you in.
I thought you meant like on instead of soap.
No, so what he has is he actually had a fireplace that was going up there, and he had multiple pots, like copper pots that had water in it, and then he just poured them all at one time. Like he had got them and prepared them ahead of time. Basil's a boss.
No. I grew up around
I hate
spellcasters.
them.
I just got prestidigitation when I was a kid. Like I never took baths.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
a good way to do
bad?
it.
All right, so
What?
Laren, you are waking up at this point, and so is Fabian. It's been 8 hours now since the original time.
So well.
No.
Surprisingly, yes.
Because it took about 4 hours to get everything dug and the bodies moved
Yeah.
over there. So
So it's like
Yeah.
late middle afternoon.
so you all 4 are awake. Kalik is not there. You're all in the center of town. Common has just left and went to take a bath.
the surface of the bath looks like a lily pond.
Right. So yeah, you're there. It is getting towards evening. There are people milling about.
What are all these mounds in the road?
Yes.
You don't see that. It's down the road.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you ready?
Sure.
I'll let him throw my stones.
I'll cast a spell magic 3 times.
Well, the spell magic's a radius.
Oh, is it a radius?
I think so.
Just spell that ish.
Spell that is.
I do not know.
No, you have to touch an object. With.
Oh,
or
it's-
wait, it is a
target
It's
object.
a range.
or-
Gotcha. That's
Yeah, yeah.
I got confuzzled.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it 3 times.
Okay. You see, when you cast on those 3 stones, the first one, like the blackness, just kind of like goes towards the center of it, and then it gets and it cracks, and the stone itself like cracks, and then you see 4 souls just fly out of it up into the air.
Oh,
Do you want to do it again?
wait.
That was for the first one.
Yeah, no, but is the stone like permanently
It is
damaged?
permanently cracked.
Oh, I thought you said Dispel Magic makes it so that we can...
That's why we were waiting.
Yeah, that's why we were waiting. Otherwise, I would have just been like, we just break the stones. I thought...
Well, so you can try to break the stones, which you did before. We'll say that we'll retcon it and say you tried to break the stones.
No. I was looking for a way specifically to take the souls out and
And
put
then
the
put-
other ones
yeah.
in. I was not
No,
looking
dispel magic. It will actually destroy the enchantment and the remember I was saying this house a prison, and once the door's ripped off, like it's hard to be put back on. So yeah, the stone is cracked and the souls have left it.
Then I wouldn't have done it the other 2 times.
Okay. Well, I did. That's the reason why I said for the first one, so you can keep your
Yeah, yeah,
spells.
yeah.
And you can put them however you want if you had to prepare them.
So we can't use them afterwards then.
Apparently not.
Well, it's unfortunate, but they were using these to relatively great effect, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Since it's going to take you a long time to dispel all of the ones that we have anyway, what if we took the 3 souls with some of these and then dispelled them last? Use them in the meantime.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay. So you take the 3 that you have.
No.
Okay. You
Oh,
take 3 random ones and suck in the souls. So actually, when you hold the stone out, chains, these ethereal chains, like rip from the stones themselves and like hook into the souls, and like you see the form of Ethrog and the rest of the quad like scream silently as their bodies are drugged back by these chains into this stone, and then there's just peace and calm after it.
That does leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Oof.
Not for them, but for the other people that are in them.
Yeah.
Because there were 3 in yours, yes? In the one that was dispelled?
4.
So what do they do now?
Oh, what do they do?
Yeah.
So you take a short rest.
Well, I mean...
I can cast Identify.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just take the 10 minutes cast as a ritual.
Also, would I have had... during that long rest, I would have had time to attune to the ones I have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Can I just attune to 1 and put the other 2 in my bag?
Mhm.
Okay.
actually, I wrote this down a long time ago, in another place and another time, when people were much more nasty.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't cut a girl's face off.
I didn't murder Zergig.
Man, I forgot how to do the voice already.
Zergan wasn't Sephiroth with black hair.
Now he's Paul.
What are some of Malik's
Or
funny
hair.
lines? I'm trying to remember.
Grease!
Yeah.
So greasy.
Anyway,
I think that's a little
Actually,
too much Gollum in that.
I will
Yeah,
get
no.
that for you
I can Gollum's
when later, because I do not have it on me right now. I'm a bad DM.
Fun stuff.
But they do things.
Bad DM.
So you know that. So basically, the three things that they do is you can become invisible with an action.
As a rogue?
Yeah. You can speak telepathically within a 100-foot radius to anyone that also has a quad stone that you psychically link the stones with. So you can choose who you can mind meld with, basically. And then the last thing was with the souls of the spiralings. I forget what that did. I'll have to get back with you on that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I doubt you'll need it. Alright. But it does three things.
Mine just does the...
Just does two. Yeah.
I'm okay with
Blub,
that.
blub, 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 blub.
Shall we gather the others then? I think we have our way forward.
All right.
Do you want to gather them or... Yeah, you two get them. I'm going to go explain what's going on, what we're doing to Reinhardt.
All right.
Yeah. So you saw Reinhardt come through earlier in the day. He brought the rest of the blacksmiths, and they kind of ignored the area where you guys were and went immediately back to the forges and started work on just regular things for the town. So.
Okay, I'll go back to the forges then.
Okay. Yeah. So Reinhardt's working over an anvil. He has 2 apprentices with him, like 2 young guys. It's like super hot in there. He's like, ting, ting. He doesn't see or hear you as you come in.
Reinhardt, a moment, if you don't mind.
Take over. Yes, Vazra. What
Thank
can we
you
do?
for all of the help with that. I apologize for all that trouble.
No, thank you for yet again sparing our town's life.
I'm just glad no one was caught in the crossfire.
Yes, terrible business, all of that. So did everyone fare well on your end? We kind of left you where you were and thought it would be best to give you your space, but there was quite a few dead people. Didn't see Mistress Kalika.
I think she got tired.
Oh, okay, good.
Most of us did. We captured the souls and had to wait a bit before we were sure we could do it.
Oh,
So I apologize
capture
for
the souls.
yes, of the people that came here. For the time being, it seemed best to take them with us.
I'm sorry, that's disturbing.
Very, frankly, this world is a bad place.
Well, I leave you to those decisions.
It'd be like that sometimes.
But
Where did you place the stones? I mean, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
we'll be taking them with us. I was only coming to tell you that we were going to leave for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, when we come back, we will not have them anymore.
Oh, that would be good.
Because yes, I could understand not wanting them around.
Yes.
We will. We're trying to destroy them and free the souls within.
Oh, well, that's comforting, at least.
But for the time being, it seemed an ample punishment to turn the prisons on the captors.
Yes, for what they've done. I think that's a just punishment.
And eventually we do intend to free them. Leave them to whatever hellish afterlife they've earned.
It's terrible that some people choose that path, is it not?
Absolutely. It's troubling, at the very least, to see that it's happened so much.
I've only seen woe for these last year, maybe year and a half. Time just comes together and colludes, and I don't remember half of what it was, but...
I relate heavily, but
Did they tell you that, also, Jaspis is dead? He had his throat slit, in one of the guard towers.
probably that's the rogue type that they had.
It seemed, according to Alaric, and I believe Fenris was his name, Fenris believed that it happened after, like maybe a few hours after the fight. So, you said that all of them were taken care of, correct?
One of them got away, but we assumed he had left. And it's odd that he wouldn't have tried to strike at one of us. We were wounded. It would not have been hard.
Well, that's alarming.
It is.
Just a bit.
I'll inform the people to make sure that everyone stays in groups until we figure things out.
Certainly. I will sweep the town before we leave. I don't want to leave you with a killer in your midst.
Please do not.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Guys, ninja-ing.
And start walking around town, just running around sweeping the place.
With a look on your face like, excuse me?
Excuse me, what the fuck?
So
No
you
one
see
expects.
a lot of magical residues like around because there's a lot of people with magical items now. All of the party members. You don't see anything out of the norm anywhere.
Okay. I cast Spirit Guardians. And I will designate everyone in the town and everyone in the party as safe from it, and I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Alright, Guardian.
So, as you cast that spell, and I should familiarize myself a little bit more with it because you.
Same.
Is this the?
Yeah, that's the thing that I wanted to use it in combat, but
This is a apt use.
this is a very apt use.
I'm trying to remember what it does too.
Cool shit.
I'll read it out for everyone. Hey!
I love ads on my fucking spellbook app.
Spirit Guardian, 3rd level conjuration, 1 action, self, 15-foot radius is the range, concentration up to 10 minutes. You call for spirits to protect you, they flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. If you are evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. Any affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage or 3d8 necrotic damage depending on your alignment. On a successful save, the creature takes half that. At higher levels, you can increase the damage. So, as you cast that spell, Reinhardt's like close by, so you like cast a spell from the shadows. This embodied like shadow just kind of like long, lengthy body. It's like 8 foot, 9 foot tall, and it has what appears to be like bandaging all around it, like covering its face, except for eyes that glow like this unearthly kind of blue. And then the wrappings around it just kind of like dangle off of its body, and it looks at you and it nods.
We have work to do.
Yes, work.
It talks!
And it starts floating around your body in a radius, just kind of looking. The people are like, yeah. People are like giving you wide berth.
It's like a Gibdo.
Yeah, from Zelda.
Don't worry, it's friendly.
I'm
So,
still in the bath.
How do you do?
take a
What
walk.
swath do you take? How you're at the forges? Where would you like to go? Remember, it's kind of like a T. This town is
Right.
2 roads in the mine.
Does the spirit perhaps say return the slab?
That episode scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Oh my god.
I'd like to
Spook.
not necessarily hit the main roads, but go in sort of a square formation around the town, so within the radius, hopefully I'm hitting all of the back alleys.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So for 10 minutes, you do this, and you do not find anything within the town area. And then the spiritual form goes. It kind of slinks back into the shadows.
Oh, but not lovely.
So you know that the town itself, after your quick, like you were quick about it, you were able to make a good amount of distance. The town itself seems to be clean.
Gonna look for Fenris.
Okay, good luck. Actually,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
22.
Yeah, as you are making your rounds, like kind of walking around, you see Fenris is kind of leaned up against like one of the far buildings in the shadow. He has a crossbow out and he's just kind of looking down the road. He like sees you and sees like the shadow spirit, and it's like he like kind of slinks into the shadows a little bit more, but he notices that you're looking right at him. He's like,
Yes. I think I need your help.
"This has never happened before. What can I do for you?"
Never, really?
I'm sure you're just tired.
"I'm good.
You are
Quite
good,
good.
but you have a tell.
We'll speak on it."
Certainly. There's one of them, I think, is still here. Maybe not in the town, but in the area. Killed Jaspis. Doesn't make sense to me. We would have been better targets, and it would not have been hard.
When you say area, what area do you know for certain he's not?
Well, my friend here has not attacked anything. So, it would not matter how well he's hidden if he was near me. I've done a pretty good sweep of the town with both detecting magic and... I need to give him a name. But... Yeah, isn't it cool?
What would you name that? Scary as hell.
I've seen worse, honestly.
Give it a daddy.
Jimothy.
Shadow Daddy.
Papa. Oh God.
Oh!
Papa, can you hear me? Or Papa.
But I know he's not in the town as far as I can tell. I don't think he's in the mines either. I would be more concerned about the wilderness outside of town. And I think you are the only one that can compete with him, stealth-wise.
You're probably right.
Right. And
Well-
like me, you know what a tell is.
If I were you, I would check the water supply too. If I were him, that's what I would do.
Thank you, I will do this.
And he sleeks off into the shadows. Okay, give me a roll. See if you can spot him.
Nat one.
Okay, yeah. He's like, no, he just kind of like sleeks off, and you like look over to a second, and then you look back, and he's gone, and you hear a chuckle.
Dude, if that guy poisoned the water hole, then that is unacceptable.
So yeah, Fenris heads off somewhere, but he was heading off towards the woods. So, and it looked like he was looking at the ground as he was moving, and like at the trees. So yeah, that happens. While she's doing that perimeter watch, what would Common's kind of finishing up his bath at this point. Merithian,
I'm still in my bath.
okay, well, Merithian, what would you be doing at this point? You were just in the center of town.
Throwing him in the bath.
Can we forget about that, please?
This isn't yaoi. Come on.
Not with that attitude.
How much gay shit do I get for each point of
You're
feeling
trying
that I
hard
give you?
enough.
Roll.
I didn't expect to see you.
You got the
Roll for Uki.
you got the yaoi hands.
No, please. No more.
Got them
That's
yaoi
actually a
hands
good
for
question.
days.
I don't really know what I want to
Okay,
do.
while you
right
think
now,
about
'cause,
that,
yeah.
what would Fabian be doing?
Fabian, despite being told what to do, he went off to like whatever closest corner away from people he could, and he really had to take a leak.
Okay, so it probably didn't take you. Okay, it took like 2 minutes.
No,
it
he,
was
no, he really had to take a leak.
Because I know you've never peed.
Exactly.
He's been holding it in for a month.
5.
5 minutes.
Villagers walk by and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, are you?
They
are you
notice
okay,
his
sir?"
trousers are all the way to the ground.
Did you guys ever watch the Harry Plinkett Red Letter Media reviews?
Are you okay? I'll go get someone.
This is a medical emergency.
So, Laren, you're sitting where? Where did you decide to go? Because you're probably going to be called for this.
Give me a fucking second. I can't. Okay. I was told what to do. I'm gonna go find Common.
Okay, so you head towards Basil's. As you enter in, a random commoner opens his door and goes, "Laren, Fabian's in trouble.
Oh shit! What happened?
I can't explain. You just have to see."
I go upstairs and find Common.
All right,
So wait. So as you're approaching the door to the bathroom, you hear, "Commander, yes, I do think the elves are approaching in our position. No, look out!" You get a big sploosh. You come in, and Common has bubbles all over his head. He's carved the soap into a little ducky, and he got another bar of soap and turned it into like a ship. And he's been like, "Oh hey, how's it going, Laren?"
Fine. Vazra said to go get everyone together. here to tell you that we're going to be heading out soonish.
I just rinse off. All right, that sounds good. This one is freezing cold anyway.
He steps up.
Stark naked.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Is there like a towel or anything?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
multiple towels.
Okay, I dress.
I'd be lying to say if I wasn't impressed, and then I turn around and leave.
What does that mean?
All right, so you head back downstairs.
And then I say, is the person still there?
Yeah, they're like looking outside at something.
I'm right,
Okay,
I'm right behind Leonard, fully equipped.
Okay, so what happened with Fabian? Where is he?
There. You go out the door and you just see him with his pants down, like his shining white butt, and his head leaning back, and he's going, and there's like this massive like stain
lake
on,
of urine.
on the wall, just covered with like he was going like rainbowing it.
I've seen this before.
I will use my mage hand to cover up his ass as best as I can.
Okay, your pants, you feel him go.
No,
Now my trousers are wet.
And then you stop, thankfully. Oh, my life.
He's got at least 36 minutes worth of adrenaline left.
Fabian.
You know what's weird is I just took a bath and I suddenly feel dirty again.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't explain that.
Three things are going through my mind. One, why?
See, this is D&D.
Why here? 3, why now?
Glad Baz isn't here.
I am gonna go find Vaz.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand next to Fabian like, it's pretty impressive. Did you write your name? I don't see it anyway.
Fabian just pulls his pants up, looks at him dead in the eye, and goes, and then starts walking away.
Okay,
Well,
so
right?
so Nerethian
I'll
goes
show
like, Nerethian smells the air and is like, I'm going to scout the wilderness. Like, Nerethian is now going to scout the outskirts of town. There's piss on the wind.
You smell that, Randy?
All right, so Nrithian heads off into the woods. All right. So, yeah, you go back into Basil's. Vazra, you're making it back into the area now. One side of like a building is way too wet. Like there's a puddle, you don't know why.
See, this is one of the moments where it's
she
very
can-
unfortunate
she
how
can
high my
smell
perception
why.
is.
One of the few moments where perception being high is awful.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I can't bury that.
Yeah, Common standing out there just kind of looking at it.
I kind of
shaking his head.
marveling, really. My senses are too bad to like
This
actually
is a dark secret that will not be buried.
No, I want to know a lot of things. I don't know if this is one of the things that I want. an
I
explanation
genuinely
for.
just I'm
Get a few more concussions, you'll be like me.
But if I can't think, what good am I?
Yeah, good point.
that's fair.
So do you all head into the inn then?
Yeah.
Minus Nerithian. All right, so you four managed to get back into the inn, and yeah, you're there at Basil's at the table.
Where is he?
Basil's at the table. Basil. Azazel. The Basil's at the
Nerethian, where is he?
He went into the forest.
And you let him
I
alone?
wasn't there
How do you know that he did?
Wait, where's Snake?
because Kaman said it.
What did I say?
That Nerithian went into the
Oh
forest.
yeah, he went in the forest because he smelled something bad. I saw him with his nose up in the air. It was weird.
He's gonna kill someone in the woods.
Well, he's
He's
going
gonna
to
kill
kill
the
them in the woods.
Look, if it make you feel better,
Both are equally likely at this point.
I'll be right back. I go find him. I go out into the woods.
Roll me a. Are you stealthing? Or are you just okay? Yeah, you see him.
Oh, yeah.
He's Harambe's trying to hold like his
Harambe!
hand again.
I want to play some patty cake with
Harambe runs up and just jumps on you and hugs you.
Hi, Nate. I forgot why I came out here. Harambe's fun.
What is,
Forgot why I came out.
what is going on in the town?
I think. Well, everybody's getting drinks over at Basil's. Want to come?
All right.
All right.
I love how you vary from going to Basil to Basil.
I saw.
Both times, it's great.
Damn it.
It's hilarious.
So they make their way in finally, and as you see them come in, Common holding Harambe as he walks in.
I want Harambe on my shoulders like a child.
Okay.
Piggyback riding.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Okay, given recent events,
Mecha Shiva.
All right, Vaz.
given recent events, you really shouldn't be alone right now.
That is fair.
He's never alone. He's got Harambe.
And also, I think Alonso's still in the town.
Is there any way to find him?
I've looked high, low. I brought a friend even. Yeah, nothing.
My kidneys hurt.
Do you need medical attention?
Probably. If this piss lasts more than 4 hours, call a doctor.
I rolled a 17 on medicine to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah, you just
Because I got stabbed like fucking 17 times in the back.
Pissing the poison out is what it was. That's the only way to get rid of the poison.
He's pissing all the excess
you
damage.
think he had built up kidney stones that finally released?
Oh god.
Take a
Just the fact that his reaction to that was is impressive.
Yeah, the fact that he had a reaction.
You had multiple kidney stones and just went.
No, it was more like Anyway,
Just a little bit of blood.
Do you need medical attention?
I think I'm good now.
Okay. I've been advised to investigate the water supply. Be a good place.
How
to
do
go.
we?
Someone poisoned the water hole. I'm sorry,
We're
I
not
had to
gonna
say
get
it. I
ADDnD played
apologize.
No, not at all.
Hey, Baz, I have an idea.
What is your idea?
I don't know if it will work, but the guy we're looking for, he's a rogue, right?
Yes.
His name was Salad.
Salad bar.
What? His name was Salad Bar?
Absolutely.
Alonso. if I
Alonso,
remember
that's it.
correctly.
Yeah. So Alonso, he's a rogue, right? So
Right.
he's trying to steal and assassinate and do all kinds of stuff like that. So what if we bait him with somebody who's like very exposed and unguarded and like covered in treasure?
He's not stupid.
Yeah, I don't think he's stupid. He ran away.
Oh, he did run away.
Right.
That's kind of stupid.
I'm just confused as to why he killed Justice and not one of us. It would not have been hard. Even out in the open.
Because
He slipped
he would have died. One versus one is a lot easier than 1 versus 3.
Right, but you and I were both heavily wounded. He could have killed us
That's true.
without a thought.
Have we checked the caves yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
He would weaken the town around us first. He
We're the
killed the
only-
most useful person
So-
in town.
Oh wait, no.
So with the caves, they go on for a ways. You weren't able to check very much. You've learned from the miners that there is actually a back exit to the mountain.
Oh, I didn't know
Whoa.
that.
Oh,
That would have changed things.
yeah.
I mean, what if he's going to Knightsbridge to report on the mission?
I would expect. That's what I originally expected, but there was no need for him to stay behind and kill Jaspis.
Oh, he killed Jaspis.
He killed Jaspis.
What? Oh, I totally missed this news.
Yes, he killed Jaspis and stayed behind. And this happened hours after we were done. It was not immediately.
Well, I was
I'm
taken
still
aback.
pissed off. Why didn't he help us that entire fight?
Well, he got what he deserves then, I guess. I mean, I'm just saying.
We could investigate the caves near Raytheon. Do you think you could pick up a track, see if he got out of the back exit?
In the caves? Perhaps.
All right. I'm right behind you. Thanks for
So
going.
as you guys are talking about this, you hear like what sounds like a carriage, like kind of coming into town, like on the outside,
Yeah.
like horses like
I'm gonna pick up the
neighing
window.
and stuff, and then after a moment, the door opens,
Oh.
and do you
Oh yeah.
do you go out to
That's
look?
all right.
I am.
No, that's okay. Yeah, as you guys
It's not
open,
enough to notice, yeah.
as you guys open the doors and look out, you see a really nice like blackened. It's like black mahogany chariot or not chariot, but carriage with velvet like drapes and stuff. It looks really ritzy, and with 2 people cloaked completely, like they're have like cloaks over, and they look like they're gauntleted, with 4 like nice looking black stallions kind of pulling it into the town, and they just pull up next to the main. They keep going, and they pull up to the main end where that one guy that you split in half. I forget his name. Vatican.
yes.
Where Vatican was, and one of them hops off of the carriage real quick, and he produces a little stepping stool and opens the carriage and just kind of stands there. And then you see a small child, like really nicely dressed, walk out with what looks to be like a lockbox, and kind of exit it and start and go into the inn. and the one thing closes the door and follows him.
Are there any like
It's a human child.
noteworthy symbols or designations of rank?
No, nothing really that you can see.
Well, that look interesting. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Yes, let's.
You know what this means? We're gonna murder a child. Okay.
What?
No, that was Brendan saying
Okay.
that. All right, whatever.
Alright. So I guess me and Vaz are going to go walk up to see the cage.
Okay, anyone else going?
I go
Yeah.
with. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of hang back, but be like watching from, I guess, a window or something, like wherever it's visible, and I can kind of like.
Everything kind of goes off to the building across the way. That was where the bar fight happens, and he like posts up in the bar itself as you guys make your way. So this one end has been kind of vacant. So as you walk in, you see the child kind of looking around, and it turns around, looks at you all. Greetings.
Hello. My name's Common. This is Vazra. We're part of the Renegades.
Do you work for Everett?
No, we killed him.
Did you have business with him?
Yes, my master has brought his tithe for the endeavor that he's
Who's
doing.
your master?
My master is a private individual. I would like to speak with Everett, if I may. And this boy's about 10 years old, looks like.
I'm...
The beam
not
beside him, you notice, like you kind of look up under the cowl that's draped over. It is completely like metallic. Like the face and everything is featureless. It's not gauntlets, it's actually part of it. It's just kind of standing there. It has like runes and stuff around the neck.
Takes out a notebook, starts scribbling notes.
If you'd like to speak to Everett, he's up on the hill by the fort.
You said that you killed him.
Yes, and that is where he is right now.
So you are the new proprietors.
That would
Yeah.
be correct,
That is
yes.
accurate.
My name's Common, this is Vazra, this is Laren.
Yeah.
Well, my master doesn't care who's in charge, just as long as his business is attended to. Shall I pay you?
What
the
was
amount?
the business before you pay us? We'd like to know, just in case
It's not your
something
proprietor's name.
Certainly.
Yes.
Have a seat, please. For a 10-year-old, he's like this guy.
He's kind of pro.
All right, I'm gonna sit in the middle,
Yeah.
Okay. So they're
right
round
across
tables.
from him.
I'd rather stand if you don't mind.
Certainly.
I'm gonna stand right behind you guys.
You can't see anything except for shadows from where you are.
And
he's-
Fabian, you're there too.
He sits
Yeah,
down
in
and he
the
puts the lockbox
Okay.
down.
Yeah, so you
kind
and I
of
are standing
lays
behind
his
our
small
negotiators.
hands to each side of it. He goes,
Nice.
so, which one of you would be the leader?
In this case, it would be me.
Excellent. My master is a very private individual,
All right.
but he was one of very many individuals that was sending funding to this establishment.
Perfect.
He was looking for a parcel.
What kind of parcel would that be?
He is an archaeologist. I believe it was a small vial, gold, and it had what seemingly was some sand moving up and down through it. It's relatively mundane, but he is a collector and he was wishing to have it, so...
All right. Well, so you are paying us to look for such an item?
Yes, to do the mining. Also, you are to send half the shipments towards Lachlan for our payment every month.
Oh, we pay you.
No, we pay you for the iron.
Oh,
I've also
all right.
come for that shipment as well.
And will you still pay for the iron even if we are unable to find the shipment? We have been mining the mountain for quite some time and we haven't seen such a thing yet.
One moment, let me speak with my proprietor.
I
think he's a bit loopy.
I push my hand into Vazra's lap and I sign the equivalent of Big Eye Bastard.
Yes, I believe that we can make that arrangement for this one time. We will make the payment if you'll continue the mining and continue doing business with my master.
Oh,
you
right.
may call him Mr. White.
Mr. White? All right.
I think that we need to be a little bit more transparent than Everett was in who we are dealing with.
because Everett dealing with people ended in his early demise, we do not wish to make allies with people we are not entirely familiar with, to be quite fair.
Understandable. But my master is paying an obscene amount of money to keep this establishment running, and he can do dealings elsewhere if need be. But he was hoping to continue business arrangements with you. Perhaps if you were to talk with him, it might be good.
Is he
I-
here?
I'm waiting for her to tell me what to do.
I can negotiate.
Very well. Do you have a private room that we might go to?
Yes.
Will all of you be coming?
I
Do you
will be
trust them?
coming.
I do. I can negotiate alone, though.
Very well. However you decide, choose the place. I will tend to my possessions. We'll be staying the night. Is this inn still working?
Yes.
Any of the rooms are available for your use if you so desire.
Very well. I will find one then and place my stuff in it. I will meet back, say, in 10 minutes.
Certainly.
And he stands up and kind of does a half bow to all of you and then walks out, and the creature walks behind him.
Once they're gone.
I'm gonna walk over now.
Okay. Yeah, you see him he gets back into the carriage and he pulls out like a small little pack satchel, and then the creatures or the things like grab like large boxes and pull off the top of the carriage, and they walk back into the inn, and he goes upstairs while you guys are kind of staying, and Nerithian comes in after him.
The moment he leaves, all the blood kind of drains from Vazra's face even more, and for like a few seconds you can actually see through her before she kind of shakes it off.
Baz, with respect, at least let me stand behind you during the negotiations. Won't say a word,
It
promise.
won't help.
I would also like to be there. Because this is problematic, to say the least.
No, it's problematic, but it's also very big.
So while the group is deciding what they might say to this unknown stranger that comes in, we're going to take a brief 5-minute break, and we'll be right back a little bit after. Let's see. Actually, we'll be back at 9. How about that? All right.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back.
Be back soon. Thank you guys for waiting. Now back to the meeting with Mr. White.
Oh, I didn't think hard enough about it.
They were talking wrestling
Mr.
while I gave them time. But
Why do you
now-
gotta distract me with hot women?
Sorry.
I've also set it to the Misty Step setting.
Okay, sounds good.
What?
All right, so you find yourselves still in the inn, and the small 10-year-old child comes back down with the creature ambling behind him.
You might want a bodyguard for this.
I am not in any physical danger.
And a good talker.
All right.
So, where are we to go and speak?
I have a room in a nearby inn
Very well.
that will suffice.
I will bring along Thomas.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Okay.
Thomas,
Honestly, kind of creepy, but it's all right.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna call him Thomas the Tank Engine. God damn it,
Lord.
Alan, fuck off.
All right, so if you'll lead,
Certainly.
he follows.
I'm following Baz.
I follow Vassar.
Whatever
I will not stop you.
whatever room they're going to, I want to basically stealth my way onto like the roof nearby, like the window, to kind of like listen in. Yeah,
You're doing a Batman?
yeah, I'm totally Batmaning.
All right.
Oh, I imagine Rainbow Six.
Which end do you want to go into? Basil's or Patricia's, or the empty one that was where the bandits were?
We have so many.
I use the empty one.
The empty one?
Yeah,
Okay. You've never been in this one.
that's fine.
Okay. So you walk in and everything's kind of dusty and like stuff's
an
kind of
empty
laying
room.
around. And he waits.
I think this will be private enough.
Oh, here. Okay. Very well. In the main room.
So private.
Certainly.
While
There's
we
no
all
one
invade
here,
that
right?
privacy.
Very well. and he pulls out a small diamond, much look like the one that Everett had that made his face like appear in the sky that one time that you battled.
Oh, yeah.
He pulls out a small diamond-looking thing and puts it in the center of the table, and he steps back and he sits down in a chair far away from the table, and Thomas stands behind him. And then
I'm basically copying everything Thomas does.
all right. And then you see from the crystal like a black orb just kind of it appears, and then it shimmers and turns white, like bright white. And then you hear a voice come from it. Yes. Hello. Nice to meet your acquaintance. May I have your name?
I am Vazra. These
Vazra.
are my associates.
Well, what are their names?
Oh, my name's Common, and this is Laren.
Yep.
Very well. You don't see anything. Vazra, Common, and Laren. Wonderful names. So you've made your way up onto the balcony overlooking the saddle doors, and like you're just kind of waiting. You can hear
Yeah.
some of this.
Just
Fabian,
listening in.
you're just chilling.
No, he's there and like was looking directly at the orb and doesn't acknowledge us getting
Oh no,
his
so
name
this
asked.
is also Fabian. Sorry, forgot to mention.
Fabian.
Sorry.
My name is Mr. White, and it's lovely to meet the new proprietors of Ollard's Mill.
Yes, quite.
As young Jotham has maybe told you, I am somewhat a collector of rare and mundane objects. I have commissioned the mining operation, whereas you provide a certain amount of ore to be sent back to Lachlan, and I pay for that ore, of course. And then also I give you a bit more to continue the excavating, looking for various artifacts that may be within the ruins. Most notably a small device, gold, looking much like an hourglass with sand that trickles seemingly up and down within it.
Yes, we were told about it by Jotham.
Jotham.
Okay, sure.
In deep speech. My master, is it you?
Excuse me, I don't believe I caught that.
I am an emissary from the deep places of the world. Is there a way that I can serve you?
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, fuck.
Why is she doing this?
So she's speaking a language that you guys have never heard.
It's
Have I heard?
We've heard it.
You've heard it, but you don't know
I'm
what it is.
literally like,
It's all like.
what?
15.
Whoa!
I apologize. I don't understand that language. Roll me a
Insight.
insight.
That's 24.
Yeah, the tilt of the voice made it sound like he did understand.
No, not as good.
I have been pushed upwards by the illithids, and I have been seeking the direction of the ancient eyes.
What is Jotham's expression?
Jotham's just looking at the floor,
Okay.
just kind of
Like not
minding his own
surprised or anything?
business.
Okay.
He is acting like he is uninterested.
Wait.
You don't know if he's listening or not.
Okay.
Roll me an insight.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's like a shell of a man right now or something.
10.
Okay, yeah.
Wait.
looks just uninterested.
All right, not great anyway.
I have trained many months, years, for the opportunity to speak with one such as yourself.
Now he's been speaking in common this whole time. Like,
You need not hide your true nature from a loyal servant.
Fabian, Laren, and Common, would you mind leaving me and Miss Vazra to speak alone? I'll send out Jotham and his friend with him.
Vaz?
Will you trust me?
I owe you that. All right, guys.
So Common Stands up and heads out. Jotham immediately stands up, like he's been listening the whole time, just not processing maybe. And he goes, Thomas. And he walks out.
Before I head out, I tap Vazra on the shoulder, try to make eye contact with her. Just don't fuck it up. And I walk out, and I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration.
That is my favorite kind of inspiration.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast guidance and use my channel divinity to make myself proficient in persuasion.
Hey. All right.
Take a deep breath, realizing maybe what you're up against.
Channeling Senator Amidala.
All right, so everyone else heads out, correct?
Yeah, I head out.
Okay, so you guys, except for Nerithian, who's up above in the balcony,
I'm already out, technically.
roll me a stealth check.
Yes. What you mean? I'm going to use this.
Is there a window that I can look in?
Yeah. Yeah. So Fabian goes,
Yeah. What's weird though is that he's coming through the window at a horizontal angle.
17.
You can also
okay.
invisible.
Yeah, Jotham doesn't seem to notice you as he heads out.
Sweet.
And he just kind of, puts his arms like this and stands politely.
How long have you been working for Mr. White?
Ever since he rescued me and my friends from the orphanage.
Oh, that's adorable. Have you ever met him?
No, he is a private individual.
Like how private?
There are a bunch of Kaibas.
Settle. All right, so very private.
Okay.
A philanthropist and a wonderful man.
Did he give you this bodyguard?
Yes, Thomas is one of many.
That's only a little bit creepier than if there was only like 3 of them, but it's fine.
Larry, what's a philanthropist?
It's someone who cares about other people a great deal.
Hi. Am I a
So-
philanthropist?
Yes, you are a philanthropist.
That's
So back into the empty room.
Philanthropist.
Very well, enough of the charade. Let me be plain with you, Vazra. I don't know you, and I didn't care for Everett or his ways. With you taking over this compound, it shows me that you're capable. I would love to continue business with you. The item that I seek is very, very important to me. So if you wish to serve me and not the other eyeless ones, or eyed ones, many-eyed ones. Sorry, indigestion.
I love it.
Then your best way of serving me would be to continue the operations as is, and I will fund it as I have.
I can do that, but I have spent an entire lifetime preparing for more. I have spent an entire lifetime amassing knowledge and having my mind shaped to serve you in any capacity that you could need. I cannot even begin to amount my knowledge to the infinite, ancient libraries that is your mind. However, I do believe that I offer a very specific set of skills that may assist you in finding the caches. And I have every desire to help you do so.
You know of them.
I know of them.
The milkiness that's the white of the orb like changes and disappears, and before you see like this giant eye like just kind of hovering in the orb. It's so the pupil is like green, like a vibrant green, and it kind of blinks. You can't see anything else other than what looks to be a little bit of mottled flesh, as it kind of like seemingly maybe it's either the thing's moving or like it's hovering.
This has all been deep speech, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
I'm literally just like freaking the fuck out on the roof. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah, from your vantage point, and from if Fabian goes,
You watched us walk out.
Yeah.
His
Bowser
eyes
gave
are
us a
big as
signal.
fuck.
you can barely see a little of it.
I learned. If you could eat clouds, what do you think they taste like?
I've always imagined they kind of taste like Kind of like sugar?
Yeah.
Just like straight sugar.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I would say vanilla, but is that a bit too obvious, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Feather Niels.
I want that to be the cutaway while she was talking about how smart they are.
I can ensure that the operations here continue and that they are even emphasized. However, I personally would like to oversee your searches for other leads, on other leads. If you have any direction you would point your servant and tell me.
You seem to know a great deal about me. Odd. I have kept what I am hidden well.
I was created by Khazar Crux to help serve. He wishes to aid his allies.
Allies. That is a loose term of affection.
Certainly, but you're not going to get what you want without his assistance, and he will not get what he wants. I don't know if you can see it as it is, but I have no doubt that your eminence would not find difficulty, if you so desired, to look into me and see his touch and the touch of what you seek.
I can't from here, but perhaps a visit can be arranged.
I would not dare enter your presence without an offering, and I cannot bring you an offering if you do not give me more leads.
I will need to have a boom before I give you any of more information. I need to know that I can trust you.
And what would you ask of this humble servant?
Give me an hour and I'll speculate. I'll be back shortly. I must think on what to ask for. And you see the orb just turn dim, and then it folds back into the diamond.
Do we notice the...
Yeah, Fabian does. You guys are talking about how clouds taste.
So are you
Yeah, so Jotham, what do you think clouds taste like?
I always thought that it might be fluffy, like some kind of cottony candy.
Right, yeah. Like I said, sugar.
Yeah. Like a big poofy like cloud of sugar.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I've ever had anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would make sense if it was pink, though, you know?
Yeah, it made more sense for like a cloud on the ground.
And wet,
right.
very wet.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
Like it's like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe
That'd be
before,
really sticky.
maybe
How about you,
before or after dinner. To
Yeah.
right.
How about you, Fabian?
I don't know what the hell just happened, but I think they're done.
All right. I walk back inside.
Hey, Buzz, are you done?
Yes.
'Cause you
Jonathan
scared the
goes
shit out of
and
me.
collects the diamond.
I'm on the balcony,
Puts it-
like bleeding from my nose.
he puts the diamond back into like what looks like a little carrying case, and puts it into his pocket and goes. He kind of goes. So in an hour.
Certainly.
Very well. We'll meet you back here.
Excellent.
All
And
right.
he turns around and walks out with Thomas back towards the other end.
I need to step out for a moment, if you will excuse me.
Oh, all right.
I follow fast.
You see it happen a couple more times, like every couple steps she kind of fades out of existence.
What? Oh, like just didn't notice this.
Yeah.
Baz, what the hell was all that about?
It's a personal problem.
Okay, personal, yes. Okay, problem, yes. Personal, no, because we're also all right here.
Yes,
I also want to follow them.
Yeah, you're all following us.
We're all like dogs, like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck.
how far are you guys willing to follow her?
I literally am not stopping.
I'm not leaving your side, really, yeah.
Yeah, she's not gonna stop until she gets like a good...
I check behind for Nate. You coming?
He hops down the balcony.
He bare formed to like run as fast as possible.
Basra, you're a mom. You can't leave us. We are incapable of living without you, Basra.
Yes, we are all individuals.
Yeah, she's not gonna say anything really until she gets like to the point where she's confident she can yell without it being in earshot of the town.
Okay, she just walks straight to like the forest and like keeps going in. And you get far away into the forest, and she just kind of stops.
Yes.
What the hell was
Why
that?
though?
What do you mean? What was it?
What was that?
What were you talking
I'm
to?
gonna make sure we are alone. I'm gonna do a
What was-
perception check.
There was a lot of weird shit that just happened.
What was that weird eye?
22.
There was an eye. Oh right,
So
beholder.
I'm making absolutely sure that we are actually alone.
you see Fenris up in a tree with like a crossbow, like kind of looking around.
Hey, Fenris.
He sees you looking down. He's,
We kind of need a moment.
Again?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's you. The second time in a day. I'm losing my touch. He climbs down, and he goes, and he heads off towards the town.
Sorry, mate.
So yeah,
Buy you a pint.
eye with several other eyes. That sounds about right.
Yes.
So it was him.
It was.
Okay, good to
We
know.
will need to. I'm gonna also look around to make sure that there's no one.
I'm also gonna look around to make sure there's no one.
19.
4.
Yeah, you don't see anything else or sense anything else.
They
Yeah.
used to call me Eagle Eye Common.
Did they?
Well, no, I'm also a little drunk. So.
Oh,
We're going to need to feign working with them. The stakes are too high to not.
I'm very good at feigning things.
Oh yeah, I'm a great liar.
Common, how about
Yeah.
you don't talk to them
I
and
probably
leave
do
the
that.
talking
I'll do
to
that.
me and Vazra?
Yeah, it's fine. I can do that.
So what is he and what does he want?
He's
He
a big eye thing.
wants
The eyeball.
terrible things. He wants to.
He's a monocular man.
Sorry.
That's a big word for you.
What? Oh, well, I know the word. I had a Cyclops friend, and other people in the band used to tease him.
I asked Fazra.
Yeah, Vazra's.
Oh, sorry.
He's looking for the sands.
Oh, so the thing that we're not allowed to give anyone
Or
ever.
tell anyone that we have it.
Oh right, yeah,
That
yeah,
stuff. Yes.
What, your funny hourglass?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just never talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm on board with
He
that.
seems to still believe that we have not found it yet.
That's good.
I am trying. I'm getting him on our side enough to hopefully give me leads on where I might find more so I can take it before he does.
There's more sands.
There's considerably more stands, and I'd be very surprised if this is his only lead.
Ew.
Oh God.
That's
Okay.
terrifying. I thought there was only the one. That is actually troublesome.
No, there's a lot of it, and he could do terrible things with it that I would prefer to prevent.
I agree.
Hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna work some stuff out. I'll do pull-ups on a tree. Yeah.
So he's a giant floating eye with a bunch of more eyes that want sand.
And it shoots lasers out of the other eyes.
It shoots
Well,
lasers.
when you break it down like that, it just sounds stupid.
You make it sound a lot worse.
Sounds like something an old 40-year-old man made up in the 1980s.
And it was unbelievably successful and popular and badass and
Satanic.
and rest in peace. And we love you.
That is the gist
Love
of
you,
it.
Kate.
Yes.
Okay.
However, we've seen what the sands can do.
Right. And that is not good for anyone who's as crazy as a beholder.
No, it's not good for anyone, frankly. I wish I didn't have mine.
That's fair. So,
So-
we're gonna lie to them. Just
You're
to-
gonna lie to him. I say between sit-ups.
All right.
You're going
No,
to
I'm-
lie to him.
Well, actually, at
sit-ups.
this point, my legs are over the limb, and anyway.
All right. Yes, so we lie to them, say that we are working with them, and then don't.
No, we are going to do everything they ask. We're just not going to tell them what we find.
All right. That's fine.
Can he find out?
He hasn't yet. He will if he summons me.
Yes.
However, I can formulate a plan around it, because I can catch him off guard.
And he didn't recognize your name.
He did not recognize my name.
That's good.
I'm not a known commodity.
Ah. All right.
I'm now.
Well, yes, but, you know, felt like we might have. If he told us a fake name, we should have probably told him a fake name too. But, you know, it's fine.
No.
So you spoke. It's all right.
I flipped down. He's like, to be honest, I think we're a bit out of our depth.
Oh, we absolutely
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I need. But I am in a unique position to fake him out in a way that no one else can.
All right.
All right.
And that position is...
complicated and too long to explain in the time we have before I need to meet with him again.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so
So what's
the hour thing? Why are we waiting an hour?
He's going to give me a task to prove myself.
You mean us?
Ah.
Us, yes. But myself specifically, given the position that I have put myself in with him.
All right. Well, you know, it's just so many things to do. We're still going to Knightsbridge, right?
We need to.
Because I got a lot of things I need to work out with that.
I do as well, however, I think this might be more important.
Look at me. I've got nothing on my schedule for this and the next month. So. Feels good. You ever just like clear off your entire plate? Like you got nothing left to do?
Come. You were so beautifully simple.
I mean, Mama always asked me, when I was young, to be a simple kind of man.
My mama told me never to eat a watermelon bigger than your head.
That's just that's a lack of imagination there, I think.
I didn't get a lot of advice from my mother.
All right, so
don't even know
we
my
talked to Mr. White.
I hug Nate.
We lie to him, say that we want to work with him. You get your mission from him. Figure out what the fuck we're doing after that.
Well, he's convinced that we do want to work for him.
All right, that's fine.
But yes, I mean, there's still things in Knightsbridge to deal with, and also we still need to find Alonzo. While I'm negotiating with him, perhaps you guys can search for him.
All right, split up, or
I mean, it's,
I would prefer not to split up.
Yeah, actually, we ought to stick together for this.
Yeah.
you can. It's, I mean,
Don't leave me alone, whatever you do.
Seriously.
you literally slunk off by yourself.
You
Twice now, actually. You went into the forest and then you climbed on
guys.
top of a roof.
guys, let's
Old habits die hard.
we need to huddle up. Vazra's making deals with a talking, floating magic eye, and we need to be there for her right now.
All right.
Be there
So-
for her right.
My thing is I absolutely believe that Alonzo is on his way back to Knightsbridge right now.
Who's Alonzo again?
It's a distinct possibility, but he waited hours
right.
before he killed Jaspis. That's odd.
It is very odd. Maybe it was.
Or it took him
He
an
might be
hour to
think-
decide who he was going to kill.
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe he just ran into Jaspis.
With a sword.
No, I mean
the-
like accidentally. I mean
Accidentally
like
ran
as in,
into him, but he was in the watchtower.
But that
as
means
in,
he's still around.
okay. I
might-
didn't know where it happened.
It might have been he went through the cave. If there's an exit on the other side.
That's why before all this started, I wanted to see if we could
Right.
investigate. There's just a lot happening right now.
So much shit! It's almost like a cruel god is forcing all of our backstories to happen all at once.
Oh man! Shots fired!
Guess I'll die.
What's the backstory?
I
don't know.
I
It's
like
like
to think there's a master behind it all.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
One of chaos.
I'm more interested in social anarchy.
But yeah, help Vazra out. Look for Alonzo.
Okay.
Go to Knightsbridge. Kill Zergic. I don't know, honestly. At this point, I'm
One
just
thing at
kind
a
of
time.
tired.
I am tired as well, but I cannot allow myself to be tired just yet because there's a lot of bullshit I have to sort out.
Well, look, I think finding an invisible rogue is going to be not near impossible, so we're probably just going to have to cut that as a loss.
Well, I mean,
So let's just deal with what we've got in front of us right now.
I'm just worried that if he's still in town, he's going to kill
would
more people.
I know that if Alonzo returned without Nerithian, bad shit would happen to Alonzo?
That's such a reasonable
So-
thing to assume.
There's two things that come to your mind. One is that you have the quad stones that link yourself to his mind.
Fuck, yeah.
And two is that so you can talk with him. And two is that if he came back to Zergic empty-handed, it would be bad. Not that he would definitely die, but it would be like you failed.
He would at the very least get a bit smack.
All right. So, give me 1 second. Alonzo?
What? Alonzo's not here. I think.
Are you here, bud?
I think Lion's losing it.
I was wondering when you'd try this.
That's what I thought. Okay.
What?
You know, why don't you save yourself the trouble and just come along? Your father is really, really wanting to see you again. None of you can hear this.
No, yeah.
What? I can communicate without speaking out loud, correct?
Oh,
All right. In my head now. Why does he want me? He knows what I'm gonna do if he tries to be in my presence again.
I think he said that a lesson was in order.
He had the chance to teach me a lesson before he put me on that fucking boat. Now, why don't you just come here and make it a lot easier for us to stab you instead of going back to Zergig like the little bitch you are?
You know, oh shit! I think I'll keep this part of your mother and think on it.
You are going to die wearing it, and I'm going to have a great amount of joy watching your fucking face as you get absorbed into your own quad stone.
Baz, he's just staring at the tree.
No answer.
He's got something.
What?
So should we meet up in Knightsbridge, or are you going to come out and take Nerithian right now?
No answer.
Yeah, you hear like the click.
So he's with his he's nearby. He is absolutely still nearby.
How nearby?
Within 100 feet.
I throw an axe into the woods.
Perception roll.
Can I make an attack roll?
No, that
Minus
is
a
that
great-
one.
Sure.
There's an absolutely great chance that he's surrounding us, or not surrounding us, but following us to take Nerithian.
Well, I rolled a 16 throwing an axe randomly into the woods.
He can't get away now.
I rolled a 6 at seeing
Why is
in the
that?
woods.
Can I make a
At
perception check?
sight.
Sure.
Eye of Thundera. Give me sight beyond sight.
22.
Beyond that,
Don't see anything.
No,
Yeah, the bark is
beyond that.
Are you,
it's like a strip club.
okay, you're just looking, right?
You guys detect magic.
Okay, yeah, up in the trees, faintly, you see a glow of magic.
Shoot the glow.
I cast Spirit Guardian.
Okay, once again,
Whoa, shit! Common sprints away. Like,
Fuck this
I
shit,
cast
I'm out.
Guiding Bolt up at the bitch.
alright, roll initiative.
yay, fun.
Not so much of a little bitch as I thought he was. Oh wow, that's the first time I've rolled bad.
Thundercats! Thundercats!
It's the first time I've rolled under 10 on initiative.
Rolled above.
Ezra, if you make a deal with Mumra, I'm gonna drop kick you. he's the bad guy.
Yeet!
Do I roll my attack on my Guiding Bolt?
Yes.
You do have Sparta Inspiration still. If you think it's not going to
It
hit,
would
or you want to
crack me
confirm.
up if we're going through all of this and it's
Hell
just
yeah.
Bonzo.
Hot! Absolutely!
I'm gonna make this your thing.
Spirit Guardian,
Okay.
holy shit.
The return the slab.
Return the slab. Return the slab.
What's your offer?
These pillars
I can't.
are
It's
trees.
so cool.
Is he up in that
The
tree?
pillars are glorious.
It's all the way over here.
Where
Oh wait, is that the Spirit Guardian or the...
Oh,
Spirit Guardian's in the tree. Yes.
Spirit Guardian in the air.
I can't do what I wanted to do.
The great Spirit
I
Guardian
was
in
going
the
to
sky.
cast Dispel Magic on his Sealy Stone, but that doesn't work the way I want it to work.
And where is Comet?
let's
Marker
see.
for
So,
Harambe. It's
so
in
if that's where it came up, Comet is about 5, 10, 15, 20. It's about here. Yeah. Shadows bad. Shadows scary.
I need to quit forgetting Harambe exists.
So it doesn't
and
actually have a
specifying
space,
where he
so it
is.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have a space.
Harambe will
It's not
be
someone.
It's a radius.
It's more of
around
an
you.
aura. Yeah.
this chest.
Sweet. He is a treasure.
We need to get a monkey model.
I brought one out.
All right, so initiative from 25 to 20, please.
22.
Did I get my surprise around?
Ooh, 50.
Hey.
Yeah, you
Very
get,
nice. That's like the exact opposite of your last million initiative roll.
You've been needing a good initiative.
It was 2.
Is he within? Wait, he should be within 100 feet of me, correct?
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking because I got magics.
If this is all of us versus one rogue, that's excellent.
One rogue that can turn invisible.
None of you guys can see him. Only Vazra.
Until
Just so you know.
Okay.
But did we see the
Guiding
guiding bolt
bolt.
go up?
Yes.
So I can aim at that with disadvantage, right?
well, no, it has
So
advantage.
what did you roll?
For attack, that's 18 plus like 8.
18 plus 8?
It's a lot.
Yeah, you hit. You see, like, you just see, like, poof, and then, like the detect magic kind of flings back against the trunk of the tree, and then you see, like, the guiding bolt, like, go poof, and, like, just this image of Alonso like this is faintly visible from, like, of light. On it.
5, 10,
Sick.
Next attack basically gets...
30.
Is a
So,
regular attack.
we did 22, 15,
Oh, I'm sorry, 16.
16. All right, and then 15 to 10.
13.
13.
13
Oh
as
my!
well.
Who has highest dex?
I have
Not me.
plus 4 to
Probably.
initiative.
Plus 4.
I have +4. Yeah,
Okay,
we're both +4.
and then so
Rock, paper, scissors.
Go on the same round.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's 13. And
Honestly, you can
13,
go
and
first.
13.
Yeah, I'll-
Vaz.
I need to go first.
And
I got things.
we'll say Laren and then Nerethian.
13 points of damage from the guiding bolt. And can I Misty Step to beneath him? I
Yes.
can't count the.
You can Misty Step 30 feet,
20,
right?
25, 30.
Beneath
Yeah,
him.
you can do it right below him.
Yeah, I'll
Beneath
do
him
that.
is a tree,
Someone-
though.
Move him.
Don't misty step under the
Bonus
tree.
action. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Put your spiritual weapon in the tree.
I thought about it, but I need the bonus action to.
Poor
Yeah, yeah.
Alonso.
Poor.
Poor. It should have killed him in the last fight. Honestly.
I was
Yeah.
about to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Still angry about that.
Oh wait, he needs to make a wisdom save.
yeah, so
Because you
he
are within
did 22.
22 passes, but he's still.
Takes half damage.
Takes half damage.
Whoa.
Hot. 19 halved to 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, so you see Vazra go, and then she goes, and just like this wetness goes, and like kind of hits the ground where the shadow and where she was, and then she appears like in a poof of like vapor. Next to or really close to the tree, and then just Spirit Guardian goes
Well,
with you,
the
right?
Spirit Guardian doesn't actually
Doesn't
take up
matter.
space.
Just a radius.
It's
Yeah.
just a radius around her.
Okay, yeah. So the shadow like goes, like sinks down, and then as
Oh,
her
no,
shadow
she doesn't
appears
need it.
again,
Oh, okay.
you see the thing
it actually
burst
is
out of
15
the
feet around
ground
her.
from her shadow. All right, so Alonso's turn. He pulls out a crossbow, aims it at you, and you see that there's like this green substance on the dart.
Eat.
It's some really thick poison.
What's your AC?
With
It's,
PCs.
18.
Viscous.
He hits.
Yeah.
So you only take
PCs.
you take one piercing damage. Now I need a con save, please.
Hot.
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
All right, so you're not asleep.
Excellent.
And he loads another one. Like you see him pull out one and dip it and then load it. All right. Now, Fabian.
Oh, I wish you hadn't have gotten under there. I was going to fireball his ass because fuck that guy. Yeah, I don't want to blow you
I
up.
don't want him to get away.
So,
You could do it in the sky. Above
yeah,
them.
you can do it above. And the
Okay.
radius comes down. You just have to, like...
Angle
Okay,
it.
I'm totally doing that because fuck
Okay.
that
You're
guy.
gonna set these woods on fire.
Do it on fire.
So, well, the fireball, like, fluff-wise, is less fire and more, like, burst.
Explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you see Fabian go... like, lift his head.
Adjust for trajectory.
And 1 second.
Yeah. Kind of hard to make living wood
So
burn. though.
8d6. Hold on.
It's hard to make living wood
And
burn.
what's the DC on that, my
The
friend?
That's true,
DC
but-
on that is.
It is magic.
I don't know how to see that.
SSDC, supposed to have DC. Top should be on the top of your spell sheet.
It's there. 14.
Oh, 14. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, You don't need to roll.
Yeah.
You shoot your fireball,
Yeah.
and it goes like this little bead of arcane goes, and then it ignites in this flame, and
Yeah.
you see him like kind of duck around
Yeah.
the side of the tree and escape all of the blast of it.
But it's
Nope.
Nope,
he's-
Save his
he's
ass.
a rogue. Rogues have an ability that makes it if they succeed, they don't take any damage.
balls.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
shitty.
And he looks at you like, "What? Well, you can't see. You just shot randomly at the sky."
He's like, what
I
is
assume
wrong
the
with
tree
that guy?
is
Yeah,
extremely on
the
fire.
top
The
of the
fireball
tree
ignites
yeah.
flammable objects
Yeah,
that are
so the
being
tree is
carried
on
over.
fire.
Yeah.
The top of it.
Okay.
You see a bird fall dead. You don't know if it was Fabian or Fabian.
Rip Breeze.
Common. Actually, are you done for the round?
Yeah, I'm done.
Common.
I killed a bird. I killed a bird.
They killed him! Alright, I don't know why. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
rage?
40. I have fast movement now because I'm a level 5 barbarian
I know.
and 2 attacks. But I am also going to do a dash because I'm. Well, actually, wait.
You can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
How
30,
high is
35,
the-
40? Oh, wait, no, my Misty Step is still only 30 feet.
Yeah.
Doesn't
He's
matter.
30 feet up.
Can I guess we're not going to do
He's 90 feet.
the Pythagorean theorem to figure this out, but can I make it with
You want
Misty
to
Step?
run over
No,
and
Misty
Misty
Step.
step up? Are you Misty stepping from where
Yeah,
you are?
because
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, it's kind of
5,
up to
10,
you.
15,
There could be a limb
20,
here.
25, 30.
You
Sure.
can't see him, though.
Yeah, I'll let it. I'll allow it. It's
All
kind of
right,
cool.
Misty Step. Pew!
What's-
I haven't
Raged yet. But what I am going to do, considering I haven't used my action as my bonus to do my face
So you get some actual tree models.
and because I get 2 attacks,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to unarmed attack him in the face, and then because I get 2, even though I already used my bonus action, I'm going to grapple him
Okay.
by the throat.
Okay. So, as you see Common running, like,
Well, I saw the fire.
and he like kind of curves around.
It was fear, then fire, then
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, there he is. Not
And
quite
then
raging.
you also see poof, like
burst of
vapor,
leaves.
and then poof, another burst of leaves up in the fiery tree.
Yeah.
As he's in the limb next to him.
And with the same hand, punch in the face and throat
All
grab.
right, well, roll and I'll see if you
So,
do.
all right, so unarmed strike. That
slam him.
is a 24 to hit with the fist.
Yeah. You
Choke
just
slam him off the top rope.
That's 1d4 plus 4.
so you get the guiding bolt assistance for that. But then after that, he's technically invisible to everyone but
Well, when he
Vazra.
attacked me, wouldn't he have lost his invisibility?
Yeah, he attacked. He loses his invisibility as an attack.
Unless it's greater.
Unless it's
You
greater, but it's
cheeky
not.
players. It's
It's
true.
not.
Yeah, he's not visible.
How
He's-
dare you?
So that's
question your
6
DM.
damage. That's 6 damage.
He
straight
gets
to
it
his
as an
nose.
action. He can suck up and deal with it.
Great. And then for a
I
grapple,
really wish I took
which is
that
just great big green meaty hand to throat. Oh. Pain in the ass. That's a crit fail.
So you reach out and he goes,
Oh, you bitch!
dodges out of the way.
I say those exact words too.
Come here, you.
Yeah.
So he actually flips the crossbow over his back as you punch him and he starts reaching for his dagger.
Oh, shit.
Common. Oh, is
Nope.
done.
Yep, I'm
Laren.
Second verse, same as the first. I'm going to move 30 feet and then jump into the tree with my Misty Step.
Can you make that?
Yeah, it's the same distance as you were.
Yeah.
Right.
What teleporting fools?
Yeah, that's why I'm
We
totally
don't
okay to
save it
have
to get away. We save it to get in danger.
Yeah. fuck that.
Engage!
I'm going to use my action to do
There's
the
between.
disarm action to try to get that necklace off of his neck.
Okay.
So it is athletics versus acrobatics.
arm?
Well, I'm trying to take it off of him. So,
Okay. What'd you roll?
oh, I haven't rolled yet. Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh wow, that's not great. That is a 12.
So you reach and he dodges away.
Little bitch.
Bitch! Mr. White! Bitch! Anyway.
All right, Nerethian.
I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to move my full movement in that direction and then just like I guess honestly, at this point, try to shoot an arrow in the general spot there, like
30?
of the mayhem. I don't even know how that would work, but
I mean, you see him.
oh, I can see him now.
Yeah, you can see
There's
him.
also me with my big pink cherry blossoms in my hair.
So you have sharpshooter.
I don't think so.
Okay. You will go.
That's an actual feat, right?
Yeah.
I
You
definitely
will
don't
shoot
have
at
it.
disadvantage
Okay.
because he is surrounded by enemies.
And tree.
Well, I'm not in the tree for what it's worth. I got a clear shot from my angle. I'm gonna stay at the bottom and just spells.
All right. Let's do this thing.
It's just acrobatics versus athletics.
That's 13.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, so 13 to hit.
All right.
Miss.
All right, Vazra.
I don't know how much it changes, but it actually was 14 instead of 12.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I assumed.
He did a. It was close. He did a 15. I remember. All right.
Make him make a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Cast Toll the Dead.
Always old wisdom save. Yeah, he critted. So I love these dice. Thank you so much for them.
That's what have you done?
I don't think that's the dice. I think it's Russ's like extraordinary amount of luck that he has.
I either roll 1s or 20s.
Spiritual weapon as a bonus action and attacking with it.
Oh my god.
So,
Fuck you, guy in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pull
He's
out the
had this
spiritual weapon. Then we'll throw it on the other
No,
branch.
he really doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't even know what I was looking for.
He is fucking surrounded in this.
So the
tree.
shadows kind of like coalesce and create like what appears to be a giant two-handed sword being swung by the shadows.
Fuck you. Oh yeah. That's 10 points of force damage.
Okay. Not looking good. All right. Back to the front. Oh, are you done for the turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Back to the top of the round. So he dips the dagger into a
Second
sheath,
attack.
and then he actually attacks at Laren,
What? Wait. Oh yeah, you're up in the tree with me.
and he misses.
I forgot I had a second attack. Feels bad.
He also
Well-
makes a wisdom save.
Oh my life, this guy. What's the DC?
15.
Yeah, he makes it.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
So he misses you. He slices at you like a little bit of green resonant.
Like I said, you're a little bitch.
Okay.
He still takes 8
Fabian.
points of radiant damage.
Alright.
8 points.
Yeah.
Oh man. Once again, like the shadow kind of like swipes at him and. Okay, Fabian.
I firing off 2 Eldritch Blasts. That is.
Jeez.
One's a 9 and the other one's a 19.
He shouldn't have talked. Okay, so the
The 9 doesn't.
What's his
9 does
end?
not hit, the 19 hits.
Yeah.
What's his int? What's his int?
His
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
intelligence. Oh, okay, got you. What do you want to know?
Well, I was asking because if he responded, it's probably because he has a low end.
probably
It's
would've just
16
had-
actually.
Wow,
He had a moment
he's
of
just
weakness.
Really, he was feeling too cocky.
Smart or not, like if you're vain enough, like yes, my evil plan will succeed.
I've been
He's one of those guys.
12.
That's 7 damage.
7
Like-
damage.
Yeah.
Like Malik would have probably done that.
So
you had a
purplish
plan,
hue
but-
comes around both of Fabian's hands, and he goes. He like clenches his fist when he casts it, and
Fuck
one
yeah.
of them flies off. The other one like he dodges out the other one, and then
If I just
bam,
like whispers,
half
it
of
doesn't
his face
jump out of
like
the tree.
scorches from the blast.
I know who did that.
Suck it.
All right, so common.
Is it my turn? So soon.
Suck it,
Are you
bro.
moving or anything?
No.
Okay.
All right. So 2 punches to each of his temples, and then the same. I'm gonna try very hard to grab him by the throat this time.
Okay.
So here's the 2 punches, one after the other. Okay. Okay. So 1 is 17 and 1 is
Hit.
23.
Hit.
Hey. I'm trying to do non-lethal. I'm trying to knock him out.
Right.
All right. So
Why?
because can I retcon and say I raged before that?
I thought you already raged.
Raging is
I
a
didn't.
bonus action.
No, I know.
Oh, right.
A bonus action. That's why I couldn't
I
do it last
will
time.
allow it.
Yay.
I'm
Okay.
magnanimous and
right.
gracious.
Oh, you're too kind. All right, ghosts.
So from common, like
Alright.
the shadowy creature that's been connected to Vazra's shadow, like kind of pulls aside as you see like an elven warrior come out and goes, ha ha! Once again, he has like a rapier and he goes, ha ha! As he attacks.
It's really just what's his name?
Shovel Knight.
No, the
Elric.
Morning Glories. It's
Elric.
Elric, yeah. Elric is my former life. So that's 4 plus 6. That's 10 non-lethal bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 1 more, and then 5. Oh, sorry. 7 non-lethal bludgeoning.
Okay. He so you go, and he goes, and starts falling.
Nope, got him
backwards
by the
off
collar,
tree.
and I'm just gonna hold him down while I leap down.
All right.
Hey, Vice. You looking for this?
30 feet up. So
Excellent.
Oh, what? 30 feet?
yeah.
All right, can I slide down? Like hurt my fingers? Maybe?
Give me
Like do a
a
Mega Man X slide?
Kill him.
give me an athletics or acrobatics check. I'll let
Wow.
you choose
Which to
because you're
choose?
holding him as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So athletics at
Unless you have a climb speed,
I actually
He
do.
does have a climb
I do
speed.
have a climb
so
speed.
it would be an athletics to hold him as well. It'll be a low DC. But
Okay. So
Russ, just so you know, all player characters have a climb speed that's half of their movement speed.
yeah,
When-
but I do have a real climb. I
He has more than that.
Yeah.
he has
His
30
climb-
feet, I think.
His climb speed is equal to his movement
Yeah,
speed.
I'm very much like Harambe actually. Just a taller, bigger, and like looks like a bush. Anyway,
This whole time, Robbie, I'm like,
yeah.
That's dropped.
Athletics check to hold on to him while I climb down.
yeah.
Okay.
Drop him on me.
That's a 9.
Okay, yeah. He falls.
Wait, I'm raging still.
Yeah, you get it.
Rage climbing.
Oh yeah,
Did we
dude.
establish that?
Yeah, you can't do non-lethal damage while you're
And that
raging.
was worse. So yes.
Oh yeah, I
He's
can't.
just fucking dead.
Oh, that's right. So he's unconscious.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was at literally 0. So instead
Okay.
of death save.
Okay. Oh. Okay. In that case, I crit failed my advantage.
Okay, and he falls out of the tree.
All right. Will you pass me my other dice? Where is it?
30 foot.
It's on 100.
It's 36.
I'm blind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Did I just kill him? Yeah. Oh, I put my
and you
fingers.
see him just like fall on like a stump, like protruding from his chest, and he dies.
Perfect. Easily wrapped up.
What? That? What? It's
I climbed down.
Ghost. Yeah, I climbed down.
All right.
I'm gonna pet my shadow monster.
Yeah. As I step back to about 20 feet away.
I
Baz, you okay?
grab the necklace
Yes,
off of
I'm
his
fine.
neck,
Okay.
He's helping.
and then I
Okay.
keep stabbing him.
Leave his mouth. Leave his mouth.
I know, and I'm.
His spirit comes out of his body and goes,
Yeah, I told you you were a dumbass, little bitch.
I'm gonna look away.
And I take the soul stone, I put it in my bag, and I walk away.
I'll deal with this one, I guess.
Wait.
And I'll take mine and absorb him.
he chains yet again. It pulls him by his face into the stone.
Wait. So I just saw Vazra capture a soul. Mm-hmm. Common is really quiet. All right. Sorry. What's next?
So you have all 4 stones.
I indeed do. I'm crying, but I am hiding behind the farthest tree I can find to avoid eye contact with anybody.
So Laren just goes, chink, and starts walking off. And then he kind of goes behind a tree. Vazra is the only one that can sense a little bit of like his shoulders kind of moving.
I'm going to go check on him. And then I will leave him alone.
Have we been capturing souls?
It's like Pokemon.
That's what these stones
Gotta catch 'em all.
That is
Disgusting.
Gotta catch every spiraling soul. It's
Alonzo,
like
I choose you!
Oh my
dun
god.
dun.
It's like-
dun, dun.
It's like conjuration magic in Skyrim. You just go, fuck yeah! I have a sword!
That's some amazing combat.
See-
Poor Alonzo didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah, he actually did not do
He
anything.
did 1 damage.
So, just for future reference, I'm not too familiar with how animal companions actually work in combat for the new ranger.
You can use a bonus action to make them attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
It's kind of like
'cause
a spiritual
all-
weapon.
Yeah, because all I knew about them was that they take their turn on my turn, so I guess
Yeah, you can move them, but it takes an action to make them attack.
Sweet, perfect.
It's pretty much like, hey, attack.
yeah.
All right, so you're off.
Sweet.
So you hear someone stepping up.
I wipe off my eyes as fast as possible. I stand back up. Well, what's next? What's next? Let's we're talking to Mr. White, right? And then I'm gonna
You can drop the mask. This is important. Clearly. Do you need anything from me or any of us?
I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't.
You don't have to answer. But what is in those stones?
Like I said when he first told me who the quad was, it's my mother and all 4 of them, and I'm refusing to make eye contact at all.
Your mother, and her soul was split.
Yep. And they took them and used them to kill more people. And so now I'm just gonna wait until I can break all 4 and release her and let her go to whatever afterlife she greatly deserves.
How long ago did she die? I don't mean to pry, but I might have another option.
A little over, maybe 16 years ago.
I can't do it right now. However, with the way certain things are progressing, I think it might be possible for me to bring her back.
You can do that?
I potentially will be able to.
I didn't know there was anything that could do that. In Inspire, lives are just traded like tokens. I didn't know it was possible to bring them back.
It is. I have heard of it being done before by people whose powers are not so unlike my own. I would need to get stronger. It will take time. I will need to gather resources. But I don't believe it's out of the question.
Then my goal changes from trying to be a hero to making sure I see you get that strong. All right? You are... this changes a lot of things. This is going to be weird to say. You're the first person who's cared in so long, and it feels so weird to have that caring again. I'm sorry if it will come off in a clingy way, but I don't want to leave you in any way.
I've been listening the entire time. I'm gonna just come up and bear hug him.
I fully accept the bear hug.
Not say a single word.
And you are also this is just... I haven't had a real family, and you guys are the closest thing. And I'm gonna make sure that you guys stay alive for my sake.
Nerithian walks up and he hasn't heard any of this, and he's just like, ha 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 ha! Why are you crying? We have killed the last Spireling.
We're having a moment. You want to join in? I open the
Of
circle
course!
hug to yeah.
Another body
Celebratory
link.
hug. Fabian, get out of here.
I go up and I smack him on the back and I say, "You got this, bud."
Guys.
Maintaining a respectable distance.
That's
Well, in that case, I'm gonna hug everybody at once.
he lifts like
I kind of lift all you guys up at the same time.
I'm now.
Bodybuilder.
There are lots of tears flooding my face, like Studio Ghibli style tears.
On a scale of
constantly
1 to
running.
Deku from My Hero Academia.
Deku, absolutely. You're not. You can't be a hero. What?
I have a confession. I hate My Hero Academia.
Oh, that's a shame.
Get out.
Okay, so
You're banished.
and this whole
terrible.
time, the hour has ticked a little bit by. It's getting close.
I will try my best not to let you down. Now, I hope I don't let you down
I know you won't. You're smart.
dealing with this.
I gotta help you figure out your bullshit, so you can help me figure out my bullshit. It's all good. We're all friends.
I do that, but not laugh.
All right, let's go talk to the eyeball.
All right.
Everyone's so pumped up for it, jeez.
While we're walking to the eyeball, I kind of come to Vaz and be like, Vaz, did we just capture a whole bunch of souls?
We captured the ones in the quads because they had captured others. We're trying to break the stones, but
Well, we
can't.
can do that now.
No, we can't physically. We need to use magic. Laren's the only one with that magic, and he can't do them all at once. So I thought for the time being it was an apt punishment for what they had done.
All right.
Make
I can tolerate that.
make the prisoners the. What was it?
Make the
Jailers
the jailed.
jailed. Yeah, sure.
Like, I just we can't keep him in there.
No,
all right?
certainly
Of
not. I
course.
would not want
Alright.
to.
That's all I wanted to say.
I'm going to
I agree.
attune. I'm going to tune my mental link to Vazra and whoever else has the stone.
Okay, so everyone has a stone. Fabian has one. Yeah, Spencer has like.
If offered, I refuse.
I think
I'm
there's.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have
There-
19.
There are now 4 that
Not
we
including
can.
the one I'm wearing.
Merithian has one.
Yeah, just one.
All right.
Okay, I'm
So
going to
I'm
tune
the
in
only
into
one
them.
I'm telepathically linked.
Harage has one.
I say mentally. So now we don't even need to like worry about talking out loud.
Chucks it under one of his like floppy orangutan.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's okay. So I'm not gonna say this is cool. Like it's kind of fucked up, but it's pretty cool that we can do
Holy
this now.
shit.
I'm saying mentally to everyone. Yeah, it's pretty cool that we can do this now.
It is nice. We just need to break them when we get the chance.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm good with
Well, you
it.
guys are awfully quiet.
If we could get consent from the souls inside of them.
Everyone's just staring at each other,
Yeah.
and Com's like,
We're sending work on a ghost.
I don't know. I don't know if. Would Laren know if the stones are technically considered an alternate plane?
so they're not a plane. It's more of a trap within the plane of existence that you're on.
Okay.
So think of it as like a box that won't allow sound in or out, won't allow sight in or out. Right. Even the multiple souls that are brought in, they don't commune with each other. You're just there alone for years and years until looking at basically like this crystalline wall. You can't see anything. You're just alone with yourself. That is what the inside of that crystal is like.
I don't think you could communicate with them in any way. They're kind of stuck.
Perhaps the mages in Knightsbridge might have an idea. If we still get to make our way there.
I very much wouldn't. I need to talk to them about some stuff.
Same. I have lots of questions and I need more information on Vorgorser.
Also, I have an odd request to talk to you about later, and we'll get to that after the whole Mr. White business.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So you're almost back in town now, and you see Jotham standing respectfully, like in the center of the road, with Thomas behind him.
Jotham, have you been standing for a full hour straight?
Hello, Thomas.
Just in the middle of the road?
I need to be punctual.
Understandable.
You must have amazing thighs, like strong
Mr.
thighs.
White is peculiar, even though he is a great and giving person. He does not take well to people not being punctual or, how should I say, displeasing him.
It's a good thing we are on time.
Yes, quite. Well, it is getting close to that time, shall we?
Certainly.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Very well. The same establishment,
Absolutely.
please.
This place is so dusty.
Thomas, you walk in first.
It doesn't look at you or anything, it just follows Jotham.
All right.
I think he's a mute.
I don't think he's a person.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one that's on the horse, the chariot, has just been like this the whole time. It has not moved.
There were constructs.
These guys are disciplined. Oh, they're constructs.
There were constructs in Spire, right?
I've probably seen them out on a battlefield somewhere.
Yeah, you at one point in time, like your mercenary group went and worked for like a rich lordling. He had a few, because they're very, very expensive to make.
There.
And the ones that you saw were like wood, so you don't know what iron would cost.
Yeah.
Golems are expensive.
Thank God Common is so old. Anyway.
So yeah, do you go back onto the balcony like before?
No, this time I'm gonna be like outside the door, basically, just kind of,
Okay.
you know.
Does Vazar just go in
against the
alone?
wall.
No, I go in.
Yeah, right.
Okay. How about you, Fabian?
I want to peek in the window again.
So, like, this is what you see.
So you guys are hello.
Like slowly.
I say mentally, Fabian, what the fuck? Like,
Don't judge me.
And all you hear back is.
oh, okay.
All he hears is wow.
So Jotham takes the crystal, sticks it in the center of the table, and he steps back from the table and sits again in the chair, and just doesn't look at you all as you talk, and then eventually you see the white orb appear again, and it's white, it's glossy. Vazra and her friends. I thought we were going to speak alone.
I would have preferred that. They are insistent, however. Of course, we can always revert to deeper tongues.
Very protective of her.
No, what he said.
It's good to have loyal compatriots. Very well, let's speak in the language that we were speaking earlier.
Certainly.
I'm going to say mentally, hey, Basra, can you, like, translate in the middle of it, or is that
No.
too much braining?
It's a lot of braining.
All right. Cool. I'll just sit here then.
I bet it's Pig Latin.
I've
don't hear
decided to be
He was saying.
generous and give you a choice of tasks. There are two things that I need done, and to show your loyalty and that I can trust you with more information about the sands. I either need a certain individual that is becoming problematic within one of Lachlan's estates taken care of. I have a suitable replacement for him and his lands. If you were to dispose of him discreetly, then that would be proof enough. Or there seems to be a new wizard of sorts that has landed on the coast near Knightsbridge. Apparently, he's wishing to meet with me. If you would find out who and what he wants as my emissary, then perhaps we could do business.
I'm already very near Knightsbridge. It would not be terribly hard to investigate, and I am familiar with mages.
As I say, I leave it up to you. Apparently, this individual brooks no nonsenses and is very dangerous. I don't respect many people, but I do respect what I hear of him.
What is his name, that I might seek him out?
He calls himself the Red Mage. His name is Caparian.
Yeah, as soon as I heard wizard on the coast, I was like, yeah.
Oh, a wizard on the coast. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't sue us!
Please, no.
A wizard.
A red wizard on the
Also
coast.
on the coast.
Yes.
My companions have business on the coast as well. I can knock two birds out with one stone, it seems. It will be my great privilege to seek out this Caparian for you.
Very well. I will leave Jotham here. In the meantime, this would be a good place for when you finish your business to come back and we can discuss further business.
Certainly.
And he can maybe oversee that the mining operation is going the way that it needs to go, if you don't mind. He is capable.
I would welcome any servant that you would assign to assist.
I think I will grace you with my real name. I am happy to present you to Vorgorzer.
It is a name that I shall remember always.
I wish you luck. Come back soon so we might do more business.
Certainly. It has been a pleasure.
And it was lovely to meet, in common, it was lovely to meet you all. I have heard great things from your leader, and I expect nothing but the best from this establishment. I wish you well. Please protect and keep her safe. There's an important dealings that she is possibly doing to aid us all.
Joy.
I'll leave you to it. Good day. Jotham stands up, walks over, collects the gem. So, I will be staying here then.
Okay.
Seems so.
Sure. I have no qualms.
Is the inn across the way good place for me to have as my place of rest?
Certainly.
Patricia is very kind.
I
Come buy
didn't
you a
see
drink.
anyone there. He's talking about the empty inn.
Oh, I thought that's where we were now.
There were two empty.
There's two empty. There's 4 inns in this town because
Jeez.
remember it was like housing like the bandits of the world.
Oh, God.
Mostly.
Yeah, sure. Literally anywhere you want to stay.
Yeah.
That building is not being used.
Well, I do think that privacy would be best. Also, was there some ledgers and whatnot that were left behind? My master, your friend, would like to look into those records.
Certainly, he's allowed.
Very well. We shall go and collect them, right, Thomas? Follow me. Where are they being kept?
It's an office. Actually, it's my room. I was going through them myself. I will bring them to you.
Very well. I'll wait for you.
I'll go get them.
All right. So you guys head off. He heads back to the inn, and you guys are alone on the street walking back. People have trickled back in from the mines now. No children yet. They're still gone because of the threat of Alonzo.
You want to tell him or should I?
Tell them what?
That Alonzo's dead.
Oh,
Alonzo?
you
Alfonso?
do it.
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Most everybody in the town. I'm just addressing
A random guy goes,
Yeah.
"Hi."
Hi. How many people can hear me?
Like 15, maybe.
All right. Just want to let you know that the guy that the assassin guy. There was a guy there was danger, but now there's not. We want to let you know that he's dead and we killed him, and everything's fine. Just want to let you know.
The last of the
You
threats-
hear like, "Yay!" from one person. The rest of them look kind of confused.
All right,
like,
thanks. You can tell other people that there's no more danger in the town at the moment, and we'll let you know if there is more danger in the future.
There was danger.
Not really. I mean, we're here after all. So
Yeah.
I don't feel safe here anymore. Let's go back to the cave and we'll figure things out. Quick, get Reinhardt. We need to talk to him. like a little bit of mass confusion's happening, and people are moving about.
I'm not sure they understood.
I don't think I understand either. It's all right. So,
There are developments you all should be aware of.
yes, that is exactly what I was just about to ask about.
Yes.
How are you talking?
Oh, I was communicating through braining.
So, Common cannot hear any of this.
I was saying out loud.
Okay.
okay.
In what language?
Elvish.
Okay.
Okay.
It's important.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What did you guys talk about?
We are being tasked with finding a mage on the coast.
All right.
I translate this to Fabian.
In your mind?
Yeah.
This is crazy. And you hear in your mind the translation in Common.
I'm okay with that.
And I have questions for you, specifically regarding this.
Oh, right.
I was not intending to pry, but we will need to discuss things further at a more secure location.
All right, I'm fine with that.
But we are tasked with finding Caparian.
What's a Caparian?
As soon as she says that, my face turns pale. I turn around and I walk. Just straight.
Larry.
Straight.
Larry.
I
Don't
follow.
stop.
We're in
follow.
general.
Yep, nope. Nope. Ain't dealing with that today. Not at all.
Heading towards Patricia's because
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are heading towards Basil.
What is comparing?
What is a companion?
That is what I wanted to talk about.
Is it like a companion? Because that might actually be nice.
Would you know? Would he know of Caparian?
Me?
Oh wow. No, him.
Oh,
Roll me a history check. No, roll me just a general intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah.
9.
The name vaguely sounds familiar, but it's like from your time inspired, but you're not sure if it was Caparian or like
Copernicus.
yeah, something like that. You know?
Capricorn.
A Capri salad.
Capri Sun.
Campari.
As soon as I walk in, Patricia, I literally need the strongest drink you have.
Can you stay sober just for a little bit?
Don't. Okay. Orange juice it is.
Thank you. That'll do. That will do.
They don't have alcohol.
He failed to drink it all.
That'll have to do for now.
I
I guess.
skip on over to
Basil's.
Basil's.
I mean, you can call it whatever you want. I think it's
no, I know. I was about to call him Ballas for a second. I skip on over to Basil's, and I pick up a bottle of some strong liquor. I pass him 10 silver if he's trying to get me to not pay for it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I know what money does.
I knew the money.
You told me I don't have to pay, but I want to pay.
I pay you great.
And
Anyway.
you see Fenris and Celine in there lounging next to the fire.
Hi guys, good to see you.
Fenris goes,
Good to see you, Ferris.
and Celine goes, "Oh, Common,
Hi, good to see you.
drinking."
Yes, actually, I'm gonna be back
Can I come?
sometime, maybe in a while. Bye. I leave.
You keep trying to get away, but I'm gonna catch you.
Shiver
As the
runs up
door
my spine.
closes.
Oh god.
Anyway, I come back to the tavern and I just sit down next to Lauren and I pass him.
Patricia brings out a thing of orange juice and goes,
No, actually, screwdriver sounds nice. I pull glass.
"Yes." She
Yeah.
pours it all the way full.
Sure. I drink half of it and then I pour.
Okay.
And then
I grab the entire bottle and just start like sipping. I don't like the taste. I'm just like, nope.
Now, I was not going to ask, however, in Draconic, in our minds,
Nosebleed.
You gave us too much power.
yeah,
And draconic in their minds. Got you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm
Mind
with you.
speak. Yeah.
right.
Why bother with the draconic if it's in your mind?
Extra
Fuck
layer
it.
of protection,
Because she can.
because I can.
Literally,
It's that much
because we
harder.
have the opportunity to.
That you go that hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
I think it's important that we know who he is, and why he seems to want you based on that note.
What?
You,
Yeah, because you could hear.
I can't understand anything. Like I'm just like, what is this?
I'm going to say out loud and in common, he is a very powerful mage, and he was the one who killed my mother, and I tried to kill him, and that's kind of why I got put on the boat in the first place.
If it was a simple murder thing, he would not want you back.
Yeah, I think it's because not many people try to assassinate a grand wizard of the Brotherhood.
But why would he put you on the boat and not kill you?
Are you saying all this out loud?
I think.
Yes.
No, I'm saying this out loud at this point.
Okay.
I think it's to prove a point.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I was confused. That's why I was confused on why. Why is he here? Did he wants me?
Yes.
Why does he want me? And this is why I'm.
Do you trust me?
You can just fast.
Absolutely. 100%.
This is knowledge I would not normally ask for. However, it affects all of us now.
I genuinely don't know why he wants me. And that's
Inside check.
That's a persuasion check on my part.
All right.
I'll also give it a shot.
16.
Yeah, that's a 29.
All right, damn.
You believe him.
Yeah.
Seems so genuine.
Oh my god.
Patricia also believes you.
17.
One of the few times I'm not lying.
Fenris. Also.
Fenris is somewhere else.
Oh yeah, but like he snuck in. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he maybe.
I genuinely don't know why he wants me. I don't even know why he left me alive. It is absolutely in his power to kill me. And I don't know why he didn't in the first place. I don't know how I feel about seeing him again.
Who would ever want to kill you? Patricia says, listening in, and she puts her hand on yours.
You'd be surprised? Since I got here, a lot of people have tried to kill me.
I mean, you're also lovely.
I
Aw, thank you,
appreciate it.
Patricia.
You're too
I do
kind.
appreciate it.
I give her a winning smile.
Like, why did Everett want to kill us? That's because we wanted to kill him, I guess. But, you know,
She listens in the back.
this is one of those things that I don't know how I would handle seeing him again, because it's a very problematic thing with him.
We may not be able to find him.
I legitimately hope I never have to see him again, but I also really want to kill him. You know, when someone kills your mother in front of you, it kind of embeds that thing about wanting to murder them.
You know, that is usually how that works, from what I hear.
Yeah. He's also the reason I'm afraid of fire. He's a very strong pyromancer.
I have seen this, yes.
When I ran out of my town, did I recognize anybody on the ground? So I don't, because I can't remember who lived and died at that moment.
Out of your town?
Yeah. I think I was just in too much of a blind fury to even know, right?
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Yeah. It's worse when you don't know.
Well,
Anyway, maybe not. I couldn't say for shit. I do know that we can kick some puny wizard's ass. Are you sure this is the only job for us, though?
he is not a puny wizard, though.
There was another option, but it takes us into Lockwood.
Where's he? Caparian.
Perian, all I was told is that he's on the coast.
He's here.
He is here. He's on this continent.
Oh, so he doesn't just want me, he wants me in person.
Which, again, brings me to the thought that there is more going on here than surface level.
Maybe. We ought to do the one that doesn't compromise one of our team members.
I agree. We have less information on that, though, and it also takes us away from Knightsbridge. I am not going to make the decision, but I did imply that I was going to see Caparian.
What does Vergorser want with Caparian?
It's best if you don't say his name out loud.
What does he want with Caparian?
He wants to ally with him, which
We don't speak his name. Patricia comes out with like a lovely spread of cheeses and breads.
I pass her some more of my sulfur.
She puts it down.
I start drinking that bottle as heavily as possible and prestidigitation it to make it taste like apple juice.
I am fiercely hungry.
can you stay sober just long enough for us to decide what we're doing?
I'm gonna stay as sober as I wanna be while we're talking about him.
That's fine, but you're not going to make the best decisions you could, and this is a very critical moment to be making decisions.
All right.
Look,
I'll stop until we're done.
Thank you. You can do whatever you like after that.
What's the decision to be made?
We can investigate Caparian, or we can investigate the individual in Lockland. Lockland does bring us closer to him, though. And if we go to the coast, it brings us closer to Knightsbridge. Obviously, I don't want any of these missions to actually succeed, I say. In our minds.
Interconic.
this cheese is just lovely, Patricia.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank
I
you.
peeled the rind off and put it in a soup.
Oh.
I'm
I like
staring
the raw.
at Patricia, hoping she understands what it is that I want.
Oh yes. I'll go fetch the trash.
Patricia, I'm right here. It's fine.
She goes to the back.
My
My
If we don't-
intention, regardless of which we go to, is sabotage.
If we don't plan on succeeding,
This is ultimately you.
way to put all the pressure on the emotionally fragile guy right now, Vazra.
Look.
You're the one that
I
this hinges on. It does not matter to us.
Oh, can I hear them?
This affects you.
Are you still speaking in Draconic in your mind?
And for this part.
We need a system like semaphores, like in the mind, not in the mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just eating cheese. Everyone else seems
this
to be
is in
doing
my
this.
mind.
I'm just like,
This is not.
All right.
why did they what?
Yeah.
Why do they keep going to this dragon scratch?
Yeah, I know. I'm getting really confused too. I kind
don't
of
hear
started
it.
a baseline confusion.
You absolutely don't even hear it, though, is the thing. You don't even hear the Draconic.
Yeah.
This is
It's
over
all
the
in the
convoluted good
mind.
lore.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
know that they're speaking telepathically, right?
We have
Yeah,
not told you yet.
Okay.
I
No one's
mean,
told me that they're doing it, but I think at this point I figured it out.
yeah, you figured it out. You're like, wait a second. That's what the souls do.
Yeah.
So the problem is that I don't want to see him in person, but I think that we're already heading that way, so if I don't have to see him, I'm willing to go to the coast. If that's all right.
We can do our best to make that happen. However, I still have to figure out how to make sure nothing comes of it. So it's going to take some time, regardless.
All right.
And ideally, we don't even meet him, frankly.
That's the thought process. I would.
Or we find him and we kill him and we tell Vorgorsa we found him dead.
That would be extraordinarily lucky.
We could even take his soul. We have the means now.
I am against that.
He
I'm very strongly
deserves
against
worse than that.
I'm still for breaking the souls, however, if you wish a terrible fate on someone who has done terrible things.
I'm sorry. Wait, did I hear that?
Is it still in your
It's
mind in
mentally.
Draconic?
This is mentally and Draconic.
Hey guys, do you have another one of those stones?
At this point, I literally take the stone off, and I'm just.
You're still attuned to it.
I'm just like, ah.
All right, I'll pick it up. Like, I dislike this a lot. Do I need to attune to it first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna sit there and meditate over my cheese and meat, my charcuterie spread.
Let's
my cheese board.
let's go that way and hope for the best. I say out loud and in common.
If that is what you wish, if that is what you are comfortable with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't strong enough to kill him before I met you guys, and maybe I am now.
Alaric walks into the bar.
Oh Lord.
Alaric
Oh,
walks in. He
the
goes,
mysterious Oh Lord.
ah, friends. He seems like a little bit tempered more than
Hello.
usual.
How's it going? I left
Good.
it
Oh,
cold.
cheese. Lovely.
Wow.
So, we did a round of the city, and it appears that tracks led off into the woods from where Jaspis was dispatched.
Oh, we found him. We killed him. It's
Ah.
all good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your looking into the matter, though.
That's what I do.
Actually, I have to. I stand up and I go over to him. I was like, I feel like we haven't quite appreciated what you've done here quite enough. I mean, you helped us fend off the last attackers, and you've patrolled the perimeter sometimes without sleep. Like, I just wanted to say how deeply thankful we are for you and your team, the
Well,
Morning Glories.
I do appreciate your thanks. Thank you, Colin.
You're very welcome.
I almost lost Brim there.
I'm glad he's okay. I pat him on the shoulder, good baby.
You don't understand. Brim is special to me.
Well, we're
Are
all
you gay
special.
for? Are you gay for Brim? Is that a thing? Well, of course we're happy for Brim.
Charisma 20 at its
That's not
finest.
polite.
Wisdom 7 at its finest.
Look, we're all happy for Brim. I don't know why he's gay.
Are you in a homosexual relationship with Brim?
Well, now that's direct.
That's very personal.
Well, I mean, we are friends at this point.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh right.
Roll me a persuasion.
That's a 29.
Jesus.
He gives him brim jobs.
Fucking good. Oh, high five on that one. That is, hell yeah.
Oh What is happening?
Oh, fuck.
Literally, that's a zip for like 30 minutes.
I don't think we. I honestly don't think that we are able to be monetized on YouTube ever.
That's it. We're over. That's our peak.
Yes,
The stream's over.
he doesn't like me in that way, but, you know, he's attractive for a burly irritant.
A burly, huggable, small, beautiful man.
That's true. He is so beautiful.
Have you told him these feelings you
Quiet
feel?
now. Oh, no. These are secret desires and wishes. I don't know. Celine may know. She knows a lot.
Don't worry, Auric.
Fenris might be odd with it. I don't know.
Your secret is safe with our not giving a shit at all. It's all right. You're fine.
Excellent. Well,
I do recommend telling him, though. At least that might clear up some stuff.
but how would I tell him?
I don't know.
There I was, looking into his beady dwarven eyes, his coarse beard.
I'm gonna finish off that bottle.
Yeah. No, I want it. It's mine.
Listen, no matter what, I appreciate your sentiments, Carmen, and thank you for your advice. I may take you up on it, but for now, it's better just to have our arrangement as is. But,
Bros before hoes.
are you
Second.
planning on keeping the graveyard next to the road?
Whoa!
There's
Wait,
quite
what?
a,
You did what?
there's quite a few bodies that were left over from Everett's occupation. We found them in the
Did I
mines.
not finish burying them?
Well, you finished burying
okay.
the ones that
There's
you
some more.
dispatched.
I was worried that I missed
Near
it.
the road, though?
No, well, that's where he was burying them.
I just used the hole that was already there.
I don't pick.
Common!
What?
That was in the middle of the road.
What do you mean?
Oh, jeez.
Well, he did it off to the side.
Oh, all
He's
right, that's
like-
fine. Are we gonna have a graveyard? Is that a thing we should have?
I mean,
need one?
the bodies keep piling up.
I'm just telling you that there's
At this point,
probably
yeah.
about 100 various men, women, and children that were thrown in a mass grave into the mines, and we found their bodies. And we're wondering what you might want to do with them.
Cremation
Hey,
might be
so
the best option for
what-
something like that.
Was there a timeline on going to go see Cameron? James Cameron?
I have been given no
Cap-
parameters.
Oh.
We have
It's
time.
Capri Sun.
You can call it, you can call him Capri Sun.
Well, look,
yes,
Captain
juicy.
Horn.
for what it's worth, I wouldn't mind taking some time to give each of them a proper burial.
Porny.
I can
Brim
do that.
said the same thing. He's a sentimental.
All right.
I can
Oh.
give them rights.
So, how cute.
Yeah.
That would be lovely. I assume some of them probably worship Krahedron. I
Kaliana
guess talk to
might have you help
Kaliana,
too.
maybe.
Kaliana and Kalika.
Kalika, yes.
Kalika-
Lady Antelope.
Kalika's a little bit more aggressive about Crihedron.
Well, sure, but I mean,
Oh crap! I forgot. Kalika, she wasn't there. Oh god, we need to figure that out.
I saw her. She was in the mines talking with Kaliana about some things. She's been looking at the ruins.
What's up with people going in the mine to talk?
should we go into the mine and talk about it?
Common,
Anyway.
you're lucky you are so adorable.
Oh, I'm fucking cool.
Well, so you were planning on leaving then?
Eventually, yes.
We can take time to deal with the bodies and give them a proper burial. That
Yeah.
might be a good idea.
that sounds like fun.
We'll sort out the bodies and separate them. And where would you like for us to bury them? And then we'll have the rights.
Are these the people or the bandits?
These are the people.
Well, there was an open
We
field.
should give them a proper burial
Yeah.
rather than throwing them in the mass
Right.
grave.
I mean, that's why I mean, like the quad.
A separate area, yeah.
That's why I didn't mind.
The
doing it.
bandits burn them.
do you want to
Right,
put
right.
them
I shall
in
remember
that one field that there were a whole bunch of tents in? That's a big field.
Oh, there's farmland. I mean, what about the area just where the crucifixions were near?
That's
the
what
base
I was
of the-
saying.
Base of the man, right?
Nasty
okay.
business, crucifixions.
Yeah.
Very. No one. Well, I'm not going to say no
Maybe
one
we could-
deserves it. It just shouldn't be used.
Maybe we could make that a place of reverence rather than torture.
Flip the script.
Should we make a crucifix like an iconic sort of symbol?
I guess we could, as like a representation of the new dead, and
Yeah.
like a sense of resting in peace to some sort of deity. I can't pick one.
Yeah.
I did know a guy in my battalion named Jesus, though.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
it's not with a J though. It was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. We should.
So
This joke is going too far.
alright.
Well,
He was crucified. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
I just came to report to you. Everything seems to be in order. I'm going to go back and seek out my friends.
All right.
Specifically Brim.
Why is she?
No.
Brim!
He walks up.
I ship it.
Where's Brim?
Goodbye, everyone. Patricia, lovely as always.
Good night, good night.
Do you ship this? Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't think, after knowing him for so long, that he wasn't going for women. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't known him for that long.
Yeah, I know. I was mostly
Who can
joking.
tell?
But
What are you guys talking about?
don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, collect Kalika, Kaliana, bury the dead,
Mm-hmm.
move to
is it-
Knightsbridge.
Is it possible we can time skip the next day or so, taking all the bodies? and
Certainly.
making a
So we can
long-
fast track this if you guys want
That's going to
to.
be part of the moving the bodies thing.
So,
Gotcha.
you guys, what would you like to do for the days where the bodies are gathered and then the funeral? Anything extras that you want to do? We'll start over here with Nerithian.
Sure. Nothing special.
Not really.
I get them
Okay.
a couple.
Common.
My day is going to be mostly taking bodies, helping sort them, finding people who knew them, and digging graves.
Fabian.
And staying in Basil's, because I like the fact that he has alcohol. So I'll be drinking most nights.
Okay.
And
Patricia
taking a
has
bath every night. I really
Patricia
like his
has
bath.
like gotten alcohol since then.
Yeah. I like
Fabian has
Patricia
been
a lot.
banned from.
I like Patricia more.
Fabian's been just like swinging around that sweet mace that he was given, trying to get
Yeah.
used to it because he's not used to.
Oh, and I'm
mace.
attuned to that Sealy Stone at this point.
Right.
You gotta do a ritual to make it your pack
I
weapon as
really
well.
Oh yeah, so
hate
he does
that
a
I'm
ritual
wearing
for
it.
the pack weapon as well.
Oh, now you get to make
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
2 attacks and then make a crossbow attack.
Yeah.
Darren.
When it comes to I want to bury that McDonald boy in a place separate from, or not separate, but move where he was buried, and I need your help for something.
What do you need?
So I saw that you could talk to the dead,
I can.
and I believe he knows things that I would like to know, as you know, I'm deceitful as a person, and you know this.
I've gathered.
I would like to more or less take his identity. Because I do believe, from what you told me about the organization he was a part of, I do believe such information would be very useful to us while we are in Knightsbridge.
Just as well, but you would be missing the tattoo that marks him as such.
Ah, but hence the reason I bought you tattoo tools. Because I believe that you can do that.
Do with that.
do a thing with it.
I theoretically could. Yes, I would need ink, though. I have the tools, but not the ink.
I can find ink for you.
I mean, you can't just use regular ink for tattoos, they fall out.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yes, it's a thing, trust me, I know.
I'm sure that I can find tattoo ink somewhere.
We might have to look for it in Knightsbridge.
So, you guys ask about in town, and being a place where bandits and brigands were, they do have tattoo ink here.
Yeah, that's what I was
So they
assuming.
find it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, theoretically, I
Also,
could.
Common walks around with a bare chest covered in tattoos. Sometimes. For what it's worth.
Completely covered.
Yeah. No,
So
not
could you mimic?
Mostly.
Could you mimic that tattoo onto me, and then we can gain information about this McDonald's sword?
I've not done it
You had
before,
a
but
farm.
theoretically I could.
That's all we.
That's more than I have on my own.
I'd like to
He said
perfect
E-I-E-I-O.
sketches before I try to put it on you.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm totally all right with whatever process you need. Just, I'm down. I just, bad tattoo is better than no tattoo at all, in my opinion.
That is
That's
a wrong opinion to
the
have.
opposite. Anyway.
I
Wisdom of 7.
only
You and the
comment.
rest of Alabama.
She does. Like,
We lost all of our
Zingers
Alabama
today.
subscribers.
she like. So the first try is Joaquin Phoenix's face on your back.
Yakeem. Yakeem.
But yes,
Phoenix.
I do want to ask him questions about the organization he was part of and basic facts about him.
Okay, it's going to be. I don't know that I'll get anything specific, unless you know specific things to ask.
So we can do that, and I can private message you guys if you want, because you only get 5 questions, and I want you to be able to think. Man, with the time passing so much.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you get the tattoo if you so choose at the end of the week, and then as many questions as she can cast and is willing to cast for you and ask, I will answer them in private message.
How long does it? You can only ask the same dead person how many times per?
Does it specify?
We'll check the spell. I know it's 5 per cast, but I'm not sure if it's multiple times in the same dead. So anyway, we'll look at that.
Yes.
But the 3 days pass. The bodies are collected. The one area that used to be where the crucifixions were has been erased. Now it is just a solemn place where it looks like the stonemasons have created these little capstones over each of the places where the bodies were buried. And they actually are rough images of the person that was buried there. They've been working day and night, the carpenters and the apprentices and stuff. And they haven't done all of them, but they've done most of them. Kaliana is out there and she leads the service. And it's beautiful. She really only talks briefly. She says, friends, so everyone in the town is out gathered. She
I'm
goes,
covered in dirt and sweat.
Some of us may not have known all that has transpired and that has passed here, but in a way we have all been bonded through the hardships and through the good times of making new friends and acquaintances along the way. And so we remember these honored dead for not their passing, but for the hope of life and the renewal of spirit that they give to us that remain. And we lift up their souls to whichever gods they believed in, and may they find the embrace of their families that have passed on before. If anyone else would care to say anything, they may. Otherwise, let's have a moment of silence for this reverend dead. She turns and kind of, she walks into the crowd and just kind of faces the stones and just bows her head and is quietly talking.
I'll just mumble the ceremony spell to myself, casting funeral rites.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the shadows seem to linger and pull from the stones a little bit. It just, you feel like Rajani's watching.
My hair's standing up on end. I'm gonna get back to digging.
I am going to whisper to myself the prayers of the sun that my mom taught me when I was younger. And that's it. Listen close now, what I say.
So, the funeral happens. You guys all start heading back to the inn. The people have started, mingling back into the city. And as Nerithian, as you pass, Jotham stops and goes, Nerithian, it was lovely to talk to you last night. My master was interested in the conversation that we had. Perhaps we can continue it at another time. You have no recollection of this.
Whoa.
We haven't been tying him up.
Oh my
I
God.
assumed we
Have
were.
we not been tying him up?
we didn't say it.
We didn't say it, but
say it.
you know.
You didn't specifically say that you cast a spell, so now there's ogres, okay?
I would like that too.
Excellent. Perhaps when you get back from your trip. Wish you well.
Wait, say that all of us? Oh. What?
And then he walks away.
What?
God damn it, we forgot to tie him up.
Nate, what was that?
And with that, with you guys staying in the town square, we will call that a night. Thank you guys so much for staying with us and watching it. Good session, everybody.
Bless my
Good
shovel.
role playing.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
year.
Next week. It's an artificial construct. There's no such thing as a New Year.